Previously in the GodBreaking, you guys rushed from the city of Westvane north to Mistrala because you had gotten word that the dragons had begun an assault on the Silver Spire. Arriving, you saw, the first thing you realize is that the primary attack on the Silver Spire was that the ground underneath all of Mistrala was shaking, and like a huge earthquake. I'm just ripping apart the buildings and the structure of the city. People were having a hard time maintaining their balance. Buildings were collapsing, and the spire itself was swaying violently in the air. This massive spire. The spire was hundreds of feet tall. And in the middle of it all was a doomsayer calling out the blessings upon the dragons who had basically doomed the city. You guys attempted to buy some time for Telephos and the rest of the mages to basically evacuate most of the city's population to their designated point and enact the spell that you guys had dreamed up to modify the imprisonment spell and shift the entire population beneath the ground in a state of stasis, in a protected bubble, basically. Now, there were some problems to this, one basically being that the dragon who was primarily assaulting the city, Krigajard, was underneath the ground of Mistrala, causing the earthquake. And the second one was that it was about 20 minutes until sunset, and you needed to shift there's a small window of about 10 seconds that you needed to shift the population. And in that time, the dragons would not be able to track the inhabitants of the city, at least not visually or through any of their dragon senses. So you guys grabbed Praktinic, who happened to be the doomsayer, and tried to encounter him. You brought him over, I think, to the elemental plane of fire, and he proceeded to decimate you. One breath attack left most of you dead, and even though Ashok and Quigley had teleported in from Westvane, you guys were mostly dead and or dying. Only Deimos, Alberic, and Quigley were left standing. Deimos, you used divine intervention to summon your god Tempest, and he allowed you to. Well, he gave you 3 daggers. One dagger was that gave you the ability, a red dagger, the ability to summon an ally, any ally of your choosing, and the other 2 were basically specialized death wards that would keep someone from dying one time, regardless of the amount of damage or type of damage taken. So you can deploy those. You have them in your inventory now. I don't know. Well, I didn't put them in your inventory, but you have them. You can put them in your inventory if you want. 2 blue daggers. That being said, you thought about it for a while and tried to figure out who to summon, which ally to summon, and you decided to pull up Pepin, your friend from the Sulphurous Wastes, which is the first level of Hell, who had risen to lordship over the city Erebus. You summoned him. He says, "What the hell? I have very little power here," and he teleported you down to Hell, whisking you away from the dragon's basically his talons to Erebus. And down and from a unique location there, he was able to siphon off the souls of your deceased friends and bring them back to the party. So you guys narrowly escaped permanent death, but Pepin says that this was way too much. He's overstepped his bounds, and that Mistress Ambrosia would not take kindly if anything like this was attempted again, and he sent you back to the mortal plane. And there you stood, about 2 miles outside of Mistrala, and you arrived just in time to see the Silver Spire crumble, fall down to the ground. But also twilight was just about ending. And in the last seconds before sunset, you guys tried a bunch of different things and rolled terribly, but Elwyn was able to in a last-ditch effort, dropped a meteor swarm spell onto the city of Mistrala at the exact moment that Telephos and the rest of the mages powered up the imprisonment spell, the enhanced imprisonment spell. And your hope was that in doing so, it would deafen or distract the underground Krigajard from being able to sense the transition of the people below ground, because since he's underground and you're transitioning them underground, his tremor sense would pick it up regardless of the time of day. Yeah, there were so many fails. And you guys, crossing your fingers with no knowledge of whether or not it was successful, hear an eerie voice behind you. And you turn around and you see this face as he says, "Well, what are you up to?"
He's so mean. He's just a really mean guy. Like, let's be cool. But nope, just a jerk.
Hey, Deimos.
Yo.
Does that smell you?
Oh, no. That ain't me, bro.
It's the new guy, right?
It's that guy. Yeah, I mean, I smell pretty bad, don't get me wrong. And I'm pretty sure most of us had bowel movements. After we
Yeah,
got
but
hit
you
with
don't
that
smell
thing.
like rot. This is like a rotty smell.
Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's definitely that guy over there. So, he looks also like just a big meaty guy. Is everybody here?
Where you guys are right now, you guys are outside the city of Mistrala, and around you are, so there's the 5 of you. In addition to that, there's Ashok, who is 1 hit point, sitting at 1 hit point. And you guys, your hit points and status right now are on the combat tracker, so you can kind of evaluate your situation. There is Ashok, Light, and Quigley.
Daniel's only taken 2.
Yeah.
And at this point, we have what is it? We have this particular fellow behind us, and then we have another one underground, still, who perhaps is gone after our city, or is going to come after us now. We're not sure.
Correct.
Midas.
Yo.
The silver dragon shouldn't have any damage.
What did
When he did the flame attack, he had invulnerability on him.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But I'm guessing it's been 10 minutes, so he probably doesn't have it anymore.
It's on the tail end of 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, how long do we think it is? So, are we gonna try to like fight this guy? Are we gonna try to
No.
teleport out when that thing happens and try to distract him long enough? Or what's our plan?
I mean, it's not sunset anymore, right? Like, it's not twilight. Like,
Correct.
whatever we do, they'll just follow us. It
sun
doesn't
has- the
matter.
sun has-
All right. So we're already past that point. So we gonna fight him?
Not necessarily. We
Hey.
probably should just...
You guys met a kraken once, right?
Yeah.
baby Kraken.
Baby Kraken.
You
I totally wanted
to
it.
bore me.
Your stink's beginning to nauseate me. Can you go away, please? We're trying to have a civilized conversation here.
Whoa. So, what is it gonna take us for you to not kill us? I mean, obviously, you probably want to fight us at our best, right? So you can totally prove how strong you are against, us weak, little tiny people.
He looks over at you, Deimos, and
Yeah.
his eyes, his like dull gray eyes, just kind of lock onto you. He says, "That was your best."
No, it wasn't. You guys came earlier. If you waited literally like 8-ish more hours, we probably would have had you. Probably had you pretty good.
Unfortunately,
Probably not up to.
he says, I see no more use for you and your sort. Your bit of amusement has passed.
Oh, how about
Do you have
this?
any last words?
Well, I mean, can you sign my book for me? Because I mean, pretty cool. I'll pull out a book. I'm gonna walk over him, have him sign it. I'll be like, I mean, I want to have this just go down in history. I mean, you actually are a pretty big deal, even though
The silver
I mean, I
dragon
can-
follows him.
But I'm like,
Silver Dragon's following.
so like,
Yeah.
but I'm like, so bro, I'm just like, why aren't you like gonna become a guide? Like, if you're helping out Tiamat so much, you should like, I mean, I would think that you'd get raised up. Honestly, I mean, why not? You're like, wait, you're a storm dragon. Is that like the thing of like a silvery one? Because that means you could like, well, you could take Bahamut's place, right? Or do you not like him, or do you like him? I really don't completely understand how this works. Yeah. What do you-
Praktinic looks at you. He says, Are you daring to offer me a way to usurp mine own deities? Above and beyond even Tiamat's rule.
I mean, to be completely honest, yeah. I mean, okay, think about it this way. Tiamat got conquered, right? We conquered some of the guys, generals, who conquered stuff, which means you're stronger than the head dude's generals and that guy who owns Tiamat. So if you think backtracking-wise, I mean, you're already technically in the red god eyes, you're technically a higher stature. You have your own free will and you can do whatever you want, which means you have like unlimited bounds.
He looks at you and he says,
You want power, don't you?
You are nothing but playthings to me. To think that you little insignificant small things, could dare to offer me ascension over mine own gods. It is humorous. Folly.
What do you,
He looks at the rest of
what
you.
do you want to do, though?
I want to tear your bones apart.
How close is Deimos?
Yeah.
To you.
Also,
No, Deimos is walking up to him.
All right, so guys, we have what we got for a plan. This is Deimos called. Let's buy about a minute and 20 seconds.
I think we should just leave. I mean, if they follow us, I don't think they have any reason to follow us at this point. We're not presenting a particular threat. I think we should just leave.
This is where you guys are. So Deimos, you're, let's see, Light would be here. You're over here. Let's see, Guy Dragon.
And the dragon was following Deimos.
Oh, and when this started, I would have totally got myself with one of the daggers. I only have one in my inventory right now.
So
It's
you
called-
stick yourself with a dagger?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you have Super Death Ward. Super Death Ward.
Like, yeah.
I'm not even like shaking or having cold sweats or anything like that. I'm just
So,
like, totally cool.
at this particular point, since they are trying to discuss and look into options, does it take a minute? Because while this is happening, as an archdruid, Renly is totally casting a spell without any verbal, somatic, or material components, and
Okay.
casting Windwalk on all of us.
Okay.
And so after a minute, we turn into wind, and then we start running. I don't know.
Is that what
Yeah.
you
I
it's
like
just
that
solid.
plan.
So, you want me to try to do distraction first?
Like if you're monologuing or if you're talking to him, I'm hoping you buy us 1 minute.
I'm literally doing the whole thing of you never in every single stupid TV show or movie.
Like Guardians
where-
of the Galaxy, to Guardians
Where?
of the Galaxy, we're
Yeah.
distracting him with stupid
That's-
words.
That's literally exactly what I'm trying to do. While you guys think of a significantly better plan, as my body might get
Does
torn to
that
shreds.
spell make us impervious to damage?
No, it just makes us move at 300 feet around.
And you think we can outrun one of them?
Oh, I don't think he has 300 feet of movement.
Oh no, sorry, that's 600 feet of dashing.
Yes, dashing. As soon as I feel sprightly, I'm going to book it out of there.
I'm gonna. All right, kid. I mean, shit, you're probably pretty old. Elder guy. Could you at least do me a
Except for my
favor? Yeah, if you kill me or whatever this is. I mean, I still don't think you should. It's kind of a jerk move, to be completely honest. Could you, please, just pretty please, put this book that you signed on my grave. Mainly, it's like my conquest, and I mean, you're the last guy. It would be the last page, right? So, like, it's a big deal. I know we're insignificant. It doesn't really mean too much, but it'd be super duper cool, guy. Would that be okay?
He says, for you, such a small thing, he says. I will grant your wish. I will place this item upon your grave.
Also, as a token.
I've passed you through my bowels.
Yeah, but can I give you ladies a token beforehand just to show how powerful, and then probably actually make you the top bitch among, you dragon lords?
He begins to shapeshift.
Okay. I pull up
He begins to shapeshift.
Yeah, I pull my book.
Has a minute passed?
As soon as he starts to shapeshift, the silver dragon just palms him straight into the ground.
I want to open up my book in front of his face, so we can it's totally. Here, let me pull it up real fast. It is right. Oh shit! I just had it. I swear. Give me half a second. I swear.
Okay. So you're asking Light to attack him?
No, that's my dragon. That's my clone moon, my simulacrum.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Then he's just gonna, as his body starts to morph, he's just gonna plant him into the ground and
That's
grab
right, it's
Deimos
just
and throw him back.
Okay, so he So the dragon jumps on him, knocking Deimos backwards. Deimos, what are you doing with the book?
I want to shove this in his eye so we can see it, because I'm assuming he's really good vision and will probably instantly understand or read a word by accident just by looking at it. And for some reason, I don't think he's a good guy.
That is a great idea.
Wait.
This going off. I mean, it just does damage. It's
he opened the tome in the face of an evil creature.
Rather than being scripture, here I'll link it so everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Being scripture devoted to a particular faith, the books various for authors, providing guidance for defeating evil. Okay. We can do these things. An evil creature that tries to read from the book takes 24d6 radiant damage. This damage ignores resistance and immunity and can't be reduced or avoided by any means. A creature reduced to 0 hit points by this damage disappears in a blinding flash and is destroyed, leaving its possessions behind.
I mean, it's not gonna kill it with damage, but I'm thinking it'd be like a really, really cool flashbang. And I'm just if the Sable Dragon's gonna pull me away, as it's pulling away, I want to jam in. I mean, it probably won't stop him, but it'll probably cause a decent amount of damage.
Okay. Tell you what. Okay. All right. So.
I love this.
Yeah. So here's Praktinic, right? He's threatening you, and you see him shift his posture and begin in a familiar way. You've seen this before. He begins to change form. As you do that, you flip the book open and just shove it in his face, right? Open it up. He can't help but read a couple words from it. Go ahead and roll 24d6.
Oh shit! All right, it's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's not gonna be much damage, but it's something.
67
out of
irresistible
5,000.
radiant damage.
Chipping away. Can I tape it to his face so he keeps reading it?
He has 10,000.
No, nowhere near that. There's a flash of light. All right.
A lot of ones, Deimos.
So many ones.
He actually is affected by it. He staggers backwards slightly. You've interrupted his shapeshifts briefly. Rubbing his hands go to his eyes. The book. Does it vanish?
No, it's just.
It has to be fully red for it to vanish. If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, if you're cool with me taping it to his eyeballs until it's fully red.
The book blasts out of your hands and falls on the ground right over here. Light, at that point, not Light, the dragon comes forward, knocks you backwards, right, and slams him into the ground, pouncing on him.
As he was staggering back, could I burn one of my War God, whatever extra attack things, to try to activate like I'm guessing kind of close to him, but like slamming the immovable rod. So if we start shape changing, maybe we'll tear something, or at least slow him down by about
Like
3
put
seconds.
it right on in him, or what?
Yeah, just like shove it in his mouth.
Sure, burn the war god's blessing. All right, so
Alright, burn that shit.
his physical form is not very sturdy, right? So you're able to like, as his hands go up over his eyes, you jam it in, and you're able to actually pierce his torso a little bit. They can feel it shove in, and you lock it in place.
Alright. And then he pushes me away. I'm gonna grab that book as best as I can, and I'm gonna run towards the group like the most stereotypical fat kid chasing a fire, like a ice cream truck. Like I'm
All right.
all
The dragon has jumped on him with the rest. And you guys see Deimos with a flash of light. He goes rolling. He dives through the book. The dragon jumps on top of Praktinic. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Has a minute passed? Because then
No.
600 feet. Damn it!
Deimos, get over here.
30 seconds has
running.
passed.
As soon as Deimos gets over, I'll slam my staff in the ground and I will plane shift us to the. What kind of dragon is this fuckface again?
He's a lightning.
We have to go underwater.
The plane of. If we go to. Well, I can't breathe underwater, y'all.
Exactly.
all right. Anyone have
I
any
will-
super cool ideas?
I will plane shift us because I believe we have the strength to withstand it for a moment. I will just pandemonium exist here.
What is pandemonium?
Oh, I don't want to go there.
It's a lightless hellscape of storms. Imagine being in a stormy area 24/7 with no sun.
Yeah,
Drives
Okay.
people mad if they're there too
Isn't
long.
that bad if it's like a
Yeah.
storm giant?
plane?
Storm dragon?
It's be
Yeah,
very
that's
bad.
terrible!
No, like it's
Plane of
windy.
storms?
No,
I think it's like
no,
the Eldritch Cold
it's
Gods.
windy. It's windy like a storm. There aren't actual storms.
Oh,
There's
hurricane
perpet-
realm. Okay.
Yeah, there's perpetual wind.
Is there
I don't
lightning
know.
there?
This sounds like a
No,
wind
not
dragon.
to my knowledge. No, it's the wind. The wind is so bad you have to yell to talk to each other.
Would I know of any?
But a dragon would have just as hard a time with the wind there
Can you
as
control
any
that?
flying creature would. Typically.
I'm looking up pandemonium on the Forgotten Realms wiki right now. Let's see what it says here. Howling winds that carry the sound of every word, shout, or scream uttered in place. Okay. Oh, without adequate protection, beings with hearing are rendered temporarily deaf in a matter of seconds and permanently deaf in a few minutes. Oh, no fires can survive, and there's no natural light.
Yeah, you have to have magical fire.
Huh. Wait.
Wait, is there a place?
Right,
Like,
So-
is there a demi-plane of like giants? Because
There's no
Giants
demi-plane I can take us to while
don't
we're in
like-
front of the enemy.
giant. Oh, okay. I was like, these guys don't like giants. Giants don't like dragons.
I can make us a demi-plane to sit in and recover,
Hmm.
but I need a safe place to do it.
Is there any place in the Feywild that would be like of an opposite element?
The shit in the Feywild is just as likely to kill us as
I
that.
know, but at this point, like I'm just wondering if there's something that would like tip the balance.
The Feywild?
Yeah.
Roll a wisdom check, Renly.
Okay.
Like, did you make any?
You know, at this moment, with this tension, and in the middle of your spellcast, you really can't think of anything.
Alrighty.
All right. So you guys want to go to Pandemonium?
Hold on, I'm opening the player's handbook. Apparently, all my modules unloaded.
I'm still casting my wind walk. So
Albrecht,
30 seconds of casting has gone
Albrecht.
by.
any of you guys think of anything?
These guys are.
No. I guess I'm not going willingly.
Such
I know, right?
Mhm.
We could go to Limbo.
Limbo's in hell.
Didn't we already? Yeah.
Yeah, we were already there. Not that cool.
All right.
Let's go to the. Ooh, we have a druid. Let's go to the Beastlands. I'll plane shift us to the Beastlands.
Beastlands. Hold on, I'm wikiing it.
All right.
The Beastlands. are regional
It as the name
plains,
says, yes.
We're at that point in the game we're trying to put
Homes of
any.
various non-human monstrous tribes.
Yeah, it's a Feywild where everything kills you because it's, primal nature, not because they're sick, sadistic bastards.
Okay.
Ooh, we just go like the land of lollipops, but whatever.
Well, I could plane shift us to Ravnica now that it's part of the D&D universe.
Yes,
We
but
can
it's
let
about of the might this universe.
Really?
It's so dumb. Like, the power level difference between the two universes is so extreme, 5e rules will never work in that.
Where is it?
Like the
Sorry.
Ravnica, it's the Magic the Gathering universe. Like, Jace Balaran is a planeswalker in that universe, and he's immortal, and he could literally take all of the 5e gods and stomp a mud hole in them by himself.
Yeah, planeswalkers are dumb.
Like, the
And that's a
power scale.
that's a weakened planeswalker. Imagine
Yeah.
all their power before.
Yeah, he's not even like the most powerful. There's a planeswalker in there that literally could like touch the surface of Faerun and split the planet in half with no effort at all.
Now, is
That,
this like
that was before the mending. After the mending, that's not true. But yes.
And
Is
be
this
right
all
back,
like-
getting a drink.
like right in like old school Pokemon cards where like Charmander's tail was as hot as the sun? Where it's like they have
Yeah, it's
47-foot dog.
and it's not
I
to say the
swear.
D&D gods are weak. It's the power scale doesn't line up. The gods in that universe are like 1,000 times more powerful than the gods in D&D.
Mm.
So putting D&D rules into that doesn't make any sense to me. But
Well, they have to give
did
them stats. That's the problem.
They trying to
In D&D,
Anything with a number.
yeah, it's meant to be fought.
Okay. True, but Jace, literally in his weakened state, would have an intelligence of like 50 on D&D
Alright.
scale.
So you're going to the Beastlands?
Yeah, going to the Beastlands.
Yeah, I like that
Alright.
a lot better.
Alright, so you guys
And
vanish.
my dragon dude is staying behind and just tearing into that guy.
Okay. You guys vanish from the plane outside Mistrala. The last thing you see of Praktinic is as your dragon is standing on him, just ripping into him, a flash of lightning strikes that area. And you guys vanish. You target a place in the Beastlands, and let me see here. Let me just double check plane shift.
I don't have a location to declare, so you gotta put us wherever you want.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, if I don't think I've ever been there, so I don't have a general place to pick.
Let's go
This
talk
would
to the
be
Beast Lord.
a general knowledge, and you're targeting a random spot on this plane. So let's see. You can specify a target destination in general terms, such as the city of Brass on the plane of fire, or yada yada. Okay, so you really don't. You just say the Beastlands.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
you guys-
unless you want to let me roll to see if I know of any places in the
No, you don't
Beastlands.
know. Your character wouldn't know. You flash away, and let's see here. You appear in a bog, like slapped down in a bog. You are waist deep in murky water. You look around and you see that you're on the you're near the shore of a kind of a lake, right? But it's a murky, boggy type lake with lots of algae and swamp around you. All around are rock formations and tree structures that almost look like the carcasses of huge creatures. So it looks like this. Okay. Off in the distance,
I
you
assume
can
no
see-
boats, right?
Yeah, minus the boats.
I say, give me a minute. I need 1 minute, and I fly over to the edge of this bog and start casting Mordecai's Magnificent Mage Hand.
I don't think we have a minute, and I'm still now 24 seconds to windwalk. Are there any giant creatures in the distance, like a mind flayer of massive size, similar to Stranger Things, that we can direct to that?
Roll perception, everybody.
All right. I do want to put out there, like, if these things are giant, I'm gonna look in a general direction.
Nope.
So many crits in the wrong direction as well.
I don't even know if I'm here.
You guys all splash down into the zone. You're looking around. Renly, you spot a flock of birds off in the distance. They look much larger, at least to your trained druidic eye. They sense to be of an enhanced size, and you feel the life force of this place. It's primal, it's ancient, it's very bestial, and it seems both more primitive and potent than the spirit force, the world force of your home, of your world. You do sense that there may be large creatures around.
Is there a mountain nearby that happens to be like a giant turtle that's buried under mud?
No. You see a mountain ahead of you. You see this mountain ahead of you, but you don't sense any large creatures in the area, as best as you can tell.
Birds! There are birds! We're fucked!
There's mine. Mine didn't roll a second ago for whatever reason.
Okay.
All right.
Renly, as you're seconds away from completing your windwalking spell, or is it windwalk or what was it?
Yeah, windwalk.
You guys see ripples of lightning begin to crash across the sky here in the Beastlands.
This is not a place you want to piss things off.
He's totally coming here. Anyone still have a plane shift to that Twilight plane?
We should plane swift to a place that's fully granite.
That pocket dimension, that Twilight dimension.
Oh, wait. We can plane shift. I can plane shift. Oh, I'm plane shifting us to my pocket dimension that I created. I totally forgot I can do that.
Plane shift into a pocket dimension. Which pocket dimension is this?
The pocket dimension that I created, that I put the ball of Mithril in.
So he
Because it
wouldn't
permanent.
fit inside there because it's too small.
The pocket dimension is permanent, the entrance is what is not. But since it's another plane, I should be able to plane shift into it.
Yeah, would it be too
which
small
spell
for a
is-
dragon of his size?
I'm looking. It's called demi-plane.
Now, can we make a demi-plane that's just full of Dragonator weaponry?
Different plane of existence. Demi-plane. Alright, so we're starting to stretch a little bit here, but let me see what demi-plane is. Create a shadowy door on a flat surface. I'll link it. The door is large enough to allow medium creatures to pass through unhindered. It leads to a demi-plane that appears to be an empty room 30 feet in each dimension, made of wood or stone. When the spell ends, the door disappears on any creature's not demi-plane. Each time you cast a spell, you create a new demi-plane.
Or you can have it connect to
Or-
a demi-plane you created in a previous casting of the spell. So it remains. But I don't have time. I can't cast that spell. But in theory, I could plane shift to it because it is technically another plane.
And it's a demi-plane. I don't think it works that way.
It is technically a different plane of existence.
It's a demi-plane. It's not a... Yeah, it's like a half plane. A partial plane.
That's your call. That's what I got
Alright.
before we start going plane hopping.
So you're gonna try to plane shift your party to your demi-plane.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
make
from the DM sheet, it does say that you can technically do it, but the proper frequency required for the tuning fork will be very hard to acquire because each plane shift, like you require a tuning fork attuned to that
I'm
particular
using the
plane.
staff of the Magi.
What I'm gonna say then is that the concept, because this is what I was thinking about anyway. It's the spell is not designed necessarily to do that, and a demi-plane is not a full plane proper. It's
Gotcha.
more like a temporary pocket that you've created somewhere in the Nexus. So you guys, you're gonna have to roll for it.
Okay, that's fine. If it fails, then we just blow more charges. What do you want me to
No,
roll?
if it fails, you teleport, but you don't hit what you're shooting for.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna say, go ahead and make an Arcana check. This will be pretty hard. Well, we'll call it a DC 25. Okay.
So
You
close.
guys see the lightning
Yeah, okay.
tearing out from the sky as this massive dragon just appears at the core of the lightning that's shredding across the sky. As streaks of lightning fly everywhere, you see these birds scatter all around Praktinic as he is, dragon's a form of beast, or at least akin to kind of beasts. And they sense his dominance as soon as he arrives. And in that moment, you cast plane shifts again, Adis, and it is a very tenuous, difficult casting of the spell, but you are able to barely move you and your party to your demi-plane. So you guys are suddenly caught in a 30-foot room. Hold on a second. When it opens, the door leads to demi-plane that appears to be a dimension. The spell ends, the door disappears. Any creatures...
We're literally trapped in the demi-plane
Yeah,
now.
there is no door because you cast this more than an hour ago.
No, that's correct. There's no door. I mean, once we're rested, at least, hopefully. But the theory is he doesn't know this place exists, so him getting here would, in theory, be a lot more difficult than just following us to another normal plane. At least that was
it'll be
my
more
idea.
difficult.
And it'd be really uncomfortable if he teleported his gigantorous ass inside of here.
30 foot.
That's the
So
Yeah,
30
so
foot,
30,
30
but
foot, 30 foot.
Yeah.
30 foot.
I think all of us as a whole, barely fit in there.
I'm gonna see how you
You're
guys
not
do.
wrong.
Okay, so here, Albrecht was big. Here. Wait, where are you going?
Yep.
Oh no, the dragon's not there, that's right.
Yeah, he's dead, probably.
Quigley's big. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Alright.
Well,
That's it. That's all I need. That's all I need.
You guys are just standing around there, just packed into this room. It's like a white room. Completely white walls, white floor, white ceiling. And you're all just sitting there. Quigley is kind of bewildered. He's greatly wounded, just like the rest of you guys are. And he's just looking around, just kind of like an incredulous look across his simple face. He goes, Where Quigley? What this place?
This is nap
This
room.
place very small to Quigley.
I like that answer, Deimos. This is nap
It's
room.
a nap room.
Sleep room. Yes.
Nap time.
He looks around. He says, he says, nap time.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a check to see if Quigley gets freaked out.
I pull out a chimichanga to help him. I'm like, bedtime snack.
I stopped the wind walk, so I burned the spell off because I was casting it. But yeah.
Alright.
No, you should have
Quigley-
finished it. Because we can still
Quigley
sleep
is-
while we're in Windwalk.
Alright. I think Quigley's still under foresight. Did you foresight Quigley?
Yeah.
Or something?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Like,
Yeah. Okay, so he's so he settles down. He doesn't freak out. It'd be really funny if he freaked out in this room.
That's
Alright.
one word for that.
What are you guys doing?
So what happens?
Taking a short rest.
What happens in this thing if it like you dismiss your plane? What happens to us inside of it?
I can't dismiss it, and it can't be dispelled.
It's permanent. So the only question is, does he appear here in his small form now? I'd kill us all.
The only way this room would go away is if I cast the spell again and choose to create a new demi-plane.
How long does that take? And
I can't cast it, it's an 8th level spell.
oh, okay. I was like, man, if he came in here, we could peace out. You could recast, and maybe he would die in here.
I think he just ventured out.
Not necessarily in Midas's universe, but technically speaking, if there are people inside of the demi-plane, and I cast it again and create a new one, everything inside that other demi-plane ceased to exist.
Well, wouldn't it just get pushed out to the adjoining?
It has nowhere to push it out.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of how like
I think it doesn't cease to
gravitational
exist.
pull
It's
works.
It's still there. You just don't. You just created a new one.
Well, no, I mean, by the description of the spell, when you create a new one, the other one disappears, goes away.
Yeah, but then
You
whatever
can't
is
create a new
surrounding it
demi-plane.
would fill it.
At least
don't think so.
Unless I misread
I don't
it.
think so.
Each
It's not-
time
I
you
don't
cast a
think here.
spell, you can create a new plane or have the shadow go connect to a plane, the plane. But it doesn't specify that
Oh,
the
so I
old
can
one
make
gets
as many
destroyed.
as I want.
Yeah, you can have multiple
Oh,
rooms trapping
sweet.
multiple things. It's the next dungeon thing.
Oh, the next thing I'm going to do, Midas, is get you to let me modify that spell, so each time I cast it, I can extend the size of my demi-plane.
Ah, that's an interesting idea. Okay, so you guys find yourself sitting in this white-walled room. It's kind of like the train station in the Matrix. You're just sitting there. You're just kind of sitting there. Quigley hunkers down in a corner, just plops.
I
his
am totally
massive form
turning
down.
into a tree and like healing people
Deep
because I
breath.
think he's coming in.
Hey, Deimos.
Okay.
You glad I gave you that book?
I think we should just go for a long
Oh,
rest.
This is a
honestly.
book? Could have sworn it was a grenade.
I do not
It's
trust
a really
that.
good grenade, huh?
Yeah, I do not trust that he's not coming because he's followed us everywhere so far. So I'm just gonna start, rejuvenating and regenerating people.
Mm,
Good idea. I still think I'm going to attempt a long.
Yeah, definitely.
So, can we ever come to the conclusion that like the shadow whatever plane is like perpetually at dusk? Which is like why those dragons went there in the beginning, because they wouldn't get tracked. I don't actually know, to be completely honest.
Midas.
Yo.
So one of my abilities from my spiffy item lets me. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's an item. Lets me reduce the casting time of a spell. By 50%. Okay, so if you guys give me 5 minutes, I can secure this room from divination.
So Deimos. So Renly,
Yeah.
you shift into your tree form. Deimos. So the tree like branches out, fills up half the room. Quigley like awkwardly shifts over. The rest of you guys kind of like shift over. So fully like Albric is a bit bigger than that. He's like 15 foot. So like there's 3 creatures that fill up 3/4 of the room now, and the rest of you guys are crammed into the last quarter of the room.
I float about 10 feet up in the air on my carpet so they can have some more room.
Okay.
And just lay down on it.
So Renly shifts into her tree form, and over the next several minutes, she begins to cast her healing rejuvenates on you guys, and you guys breathe easy as the greenish energy off of this treant begins to ease your wounds and salve your damage.
And while she's doing that, I'll cast Mordecai's Private Sanctum, a size equal to this room. And I will use my Spiffy ability to make it only take 5 minutes instead of 10.
Also, kind of wondering, so if I heal stuff like really, really good, would it work like how it works in like the real world, where it'll give them cancer?
Maybe it'll give us eye laser beams.
Okay.
Because if we play the long game, you could die in like 30 years.
I'm already 224.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
225, sorry.
And then I transform into Moonsight just to be able to, try and see if Moonsight has any clues what the hell we do with 2 dragons like this. Because we're fucked.
Oh, we accomplished our objective. We weren't
Yeah,
trying to kill anybody. We were trying to
They
save those
totally have a
people.
scent.
Not necessarily.
Inventory.
That's the only reason he was able to follow us, right? Because of the scent as such.
Yeah, I'm working on that with this. Assuming it doesn't show up before I get a cast.
Alright, so you're trying to do Private Sanctum?
Yeah, and I'm reducing the casting time by half.
Oh.
And making
So-
it 30 by 30 by 30.
Okay. Enough time has gone by. The fact that you guys are in a parallel plane incurred penalties on Praktinic's ability to track you. But let's see. So you've cast now. Basically, it takes 5 minutes for you to cast your spell. You're 2 minutes in. So Praktinic is going to roll a perception check each minute,
Okay.
and he needs a 25 to find you.
Oh, wow.
So here's minute 1. Here's minute 2.
He totally found us, didn't he?
No, he needs a 25. And here's a minute 3.
We can't see them, so.
You have no idea. Oh, you can't see them?
No, it just shattered,
No,
I think.
don't show them. The suspense is nice.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
could see
for
these
this
things.
for this moment, the suspense is actually really nice.
Alright, well, he
Yeah, at
rolled
least
a
everyone's
21
healed, so thank God.
and an 18. Alright, here's roll number 3. You can watch the video afterwards to see if you can find it.
Jesus.
23 he rolled.
Shit! 2 more! 2 more!
No, that was it. He had 3 minutes left. Okay, so what do you do?
Oh, okay.
So that, in theory, prevents us from being divined, and nothing can teleport in or out of the warded area. And planar travel is also blocked within the warded area.
Alright, you're casting Private Sanctum? Mordecai's Private
Yes.
Sanctum.
And I'm making it 30 by 30 by 30.
And it
the
lasts
area
24 hours.
range. Okay.
That's the best I could come up with.
Oh shit! I have a really good idea. I think. I'm starting to think that.
But we can't leave for a day.
That's fine. That gives us a long rest.
Can we dispel it?
Probably. I mean,
I'm
it's
sorry.
only a 4th level spell.
Do we think that like he smells your soul, so we can like get through multiple planes? That's like how he tracks it.
Well, he would like the smell of mine. Mine's all like dark and
Because if so,
corrupted
if
and shit.
soul changed, it like would change the smell. If we did that while teleporting. So what I'm gonna hand every single person here and Quigley. I'll give Quigley 2 of them. I have these
Okay.
pamphlets still. About how awesome Tempest is. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm like, if we plane shift out of here and you all convert to Tempestism, like it might work.
What
That means you
happens
have
if
to convert too.
What happens
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
convert out of Tempest?
Oh no, you don't. Trust me. Once you're in, you'll love it.
So this sounds like a
Yeah, you
cult.
You get like 30% off at the GNC
What's the GNC?
supplements. Trust me,
So,
you'll be all about
wait.
it.
So you guys, as you complete the spell, Adis, the room around you gains a bluish shimmer to it, and that's the best you can do. You've warded the place. You've put yourself in a small pocket dimension, and you hope against hopes that it's far away from Praktinic's sight. So Deimos, what's your idea? Your idea is to change their souls.
You won't. Yeah, change. Well, I mean, it makes sense, right, guys? Like, convert your souls. That's probably the best way to track between planes, because that's like the thing that stays the same. I mean, shoot, we went in water and stuff in that last plane, and scent it doesn't actually travel very far. So I'm like, this is the only way he can really do it. So if you guys change, it should totally work.
Well, to make this foolproof, that means you got to change your religion as well, Deimos, so he can't.
Oh, that's right.
No, I will.
Deimos.
There's different tiers at Tempestism, so I would actually become more devoted to Tempest.
Deimos, with
yeah.
all due respect, I've touched the divinity of my deity, so no thank you.
What's your deity?
We've been over
Dude, my
this.
deity could totally
that
take
a
your deity's ass.
euphemism?
No,
Mhm.
it's
My
not.
deity,
it's true.
like is stronger than your
that's
deity.
how I.
Like,
That's how my character
dude,
killed
hey,
the
Tempest,
devil lord.
get down here.
He's with his shard of divinity.
Have you seen his abs? Like, I actually believe Tempest is related to Jesus because those abs are legit.
Wait, hold on, Adis. Isn't your deity Akelia? So Deimos's niece?
He worships Mystra.
Technically, yeah, I worship.
Oh,
but-
Mystra.
But he has a brief connection or some kind of connection with Akelia now because Akelia took over Mistra's portfolio.
Dude, I changed your dad's diapers. Alright, trust me on this one. Tempest is where it's at.
My dad was dead in dust before you were even born, son.
That's not true. I'm super
That is true.
old. I'm
No,
like
he is.
Adis is 200 years old.
704,000 years old.
Yeah, I'm 225.
Damus, you're like
You're
like-
shh, shh, shh. I'm like 70, 100 years old. Best deception check I've ever made.
All right, let's see if I. What is it? Insight.
And
Here we go.
I do want to give myself a +4 to this because I
told
wrote it
him-
on
I told him
really
to
crayons.
believe that he's 70,
I literally
100
pulled my crayons and paper out and did a birth certificate on it. I'm like, he's 70 trillion years old. Trust me on this.
That's
I drew-
very impressive,
I drew a
Dave.
baby picture of myself and I have abs.
But you can still keep your pamphlet.
Thank you. Okay.
I
was
think you
thinking-
need it more than I do.
touching the divinity.
It was so badly worded. I was just like,
It's
oh
like-
god, what is that?
It's like
Renly.
it's like that line from Three Amigos where he says, "Would you like to go kiss on the veranda?" And he says, "No, on the lips would be fine."
Yeah, but no, Renly, trust me.
To answer your
great.
question, Rinley, it's undescribable.
This is not
Alright.
helpful.
All right, what you get? So you guys are Damus, you're gonna try to convert them to Tempestism.
Mhm.
And you guys have 24 hours here.
I'm
So you've just basically
flying up
put
in a corner and
24-hour
going to sleep.
Block.
Doesn't that like a bad idea, to be honest, guys?
Trust me.
I rolled a fucking 1. I rolled
Demi-
today. It's like a concentration.
So Renly, how are you taking Damos's message to you?
Sounds very reasonable. I've always been something of a, like everybody's, it's totally worth, paying homage to multiple gods. But Mistrala was all about, everyone has their own beliefs and it's completely fine. And Mistrala was the one that everyone focused on. So she doesn't mind, focusing on Tempest for a little bit.
No,
and maybe then,
Like, you can worship other gods. It's like a pyramid, and you can, as long as the top god, like at the very, there's a pyramid, and it's like a pyramid drawn. At the very top it says Tempest, and then like below it says every other god. So as long as Tempest is still your top one, like no matter what, you're still good.
This sounds like a pyramid
It's a
scheme,
pyramid.
No, yeah.
No, it's a pyramid scheme.
It's a triangle.
It's a pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme.
And Rennie totally realizes she can flip that pyramid so that, Tempest at the bottom, so it would totally work, and she's got to
Joke's
do
on
that.
you. That's not the first time that happened. So I wrote Tempest at
those
the
are
bottom
all-
too, but it's upside down, so you can't even notice it until you turn it over.
So your pyramid, Deimos, is like, so it's like this, and there's Tempest up here.
Mm-hmm. But it's
Right.
written upside down on the other way, so it's not even Tempest's name. So no matter what, Tempest is always like up top.
So pyramid.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So Tempest is in every corner.
No. He's only.
I'm in!
He's only at the top.
I'm
Trust me,
in.
Renee.
This totally works. I'm in.
Okay, I actually give you your starter package. And I say actually, you can actually sell these.
It
to your
would look like
friends.
a lava lamp starter package.
Yeah. But it's full of just ridiculous protein and creatine powders, and it's fucking great. Trust me, the deal on this is worth it.
Do you want all of this? Because I don't really need it.
Trust me.
In
Once you
Valshi.
do it, you'll be great. You can be
So
a rich
Renly
tree.
is, let's see, Renly, how old are you, Renly? You're 280
Um,
years old.
Yes.
Okay. So Deimos,
Dang, you're older than me.
It's got HGH in it, so it's gonna like partially reverse your aging.
okay, so you're trying to, you're trying to put the 280-year-old rock gnome on a workout plan. And then
Yeah,
you guys were in the corner talking about, go on.
I mean, it makes perfect sense. I mean, there's never too late to get ripped.
Right?
Okay. And she's engaging with you in conversation. Elwyn and Albric, are you guys doing anything?
Wait. So Adis, we are 100% definitely warded.
As best as I can do. I mean, it is
Okay.
a big gargantuan times 1,000 fucking dragon.
And fair enough. I am going
But
to go
like
small, and I'm going to go to bed.
I'd like to see him. I would like to not see him try to fit his big ass in here.
I'm going to go to bed.
As am I.
I
Elwyn
guess.
says he's joining your club. Deimos.
Bitchin'. All right, as this is happening too, like I'm drawing stuff on the ground, which I'll just shit. I'm casting symbol. I'll burn a stem level. Just
Don't. When he casts that, I
What?
counterspell it.
Oh wait. So wait, is there a reason you can cast it?
When he casts it, I counterspell it.
Well, I won't cast it if you tell me
You're
not
sleeping in
to
the
cast
corner.
it.
You already
Okay.
said you went up to the corner and you're sleeping.
Okay. Because the field, I would think I would have explained this to them all. The field is literally like a millimeter above the floor. So if you put anything outside of it,
Never mind.
it's not within the ward.
Okay, I won't do it then. Cast it on a pamphlet.
Because I don't believe I can make the ward be inside of a solid object.
Well, I'll cast it on a pamphlet then.
There you go.
Can you put this powder in tea?
Oh yeah, that's a great way to do it. It actually regulates your body way faster that way.
Huh. I start filling up the teapot with it. I'm trying to figure out like how to use the teapot so that like the protein powder ends up in one of the little pocket thingies, so that like I can do protein tea on demand in future.
Yeah, girl.
Sure. You
Yeah,
just gotta
girl.
brew it once. You got brew.
Okay.
Once you brew any kind of tea, the tea knows it. The pot knows it, and it can brew it again on its own.
Okay, so I start doing this, and I'm like, so what do you recommend? How much should the
What's your
ratio
favorite
be?
flavor?
I like my berries.
To be honest, they all don't taste the greatest. But here's a banana one.
I said
shit, I
berry.
said strawberry one. Strawberry. Yeah. Here's the strawberry
Okay.
one. Just remember when
Strawberry
you
tea.
drink
Okay.
it, hold your nose while you drink it, and it tastes like a smoothie-ish, kinda.
This is the opposite of how you drink tea.
Okay, you don't have to do it. It's got a great fragrance to it. I'll put some pre-workout on there, and you'll get a total.
Okay.
The same high as mushroom.
Oh shit! If you do that both, you're working out literally for like 48 hours straight.
I'm gonna try it, and then so I start doing mushrooms as well as protein powder into a tea. That's dinner.
Okay. All right. You brew it up, and you guys are in the corner working it out. And Renly, just make a Constitution check. Just a check, not a save. It's a check. Okay. All right. You manage it pretty well. As you drink it, you feel your stomach churns a little bit. I'm not used to this kind of thing, but you feel kind of like a little bit of pep in your step.
Not bad. Not bad. How does it taste and how does it smell?
It smells like a fresh milkshake, kind of, and it tastes like a.
Taste is an 8 out of 20. Smell. It
That's
smells like
Renly.
ass, like absolute ass.
You'll get used to the flavor. Trust me. Your muscles in your nose just aren't strong enough yet.
He links this picture.
I'm assuming that's what you look like now.
Is that on the pamphlet? I mean,
Oh no, Renly, you just put on some serious muscle mass. I can see your devotion already working.
this is strange, and that was terrible. I do not check him. What is going on with my body?
Get ready.
Guys,
Your stomach is a little bit upset, but you're not sure how it'll react in the long term.
do I actually build muscle mass that fast? I try to lift up Deimos.
Oh,
I jump up a little bit, so it looks like she's lifting me up.
oh my
Oh,
gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, actually, you might just pick me up.
Good job,
oh, this is so
Renly.
cool.
A little bit of leverage, and with your newfound just little burst of energy.
And hopping.
Yeah, you managed to get and Deimos hopping. You managed to get him up off the ground a little bit for a half second, and then you put him back down.
Just ignore the eye twitching for a little bit. You get used to it.
Oh my god. This is impressive. Impressive.
Okay. All right. So you guys trying to rest here? What are you doing?
Indeed.
I'm already asleep.
Okay. So what would your characters do for the next 24 hours?
Sleep. Hey, Deimos, you've got a certain. No, wait, we don't want to waste spell slots. Never mind. I was gonna say I could have a fun wrestling match with Quigley if you wanted to see that.
I can dispel it with the staff, potentially.
I do want to say before the long rest, would I be able to burn my last higher spell slot once I thought it was a little safer? Because it took him only seconds before to find us. To symbol another pamphlet.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's say you did it.
Simple.
Sweet.
All right. So,
So-
you guys go to you collapse down to the ground. Your bodies were completely just like wrecked before. I mean, half of you died and were actually traversing to hell. So the exhaustion just comes over you, and as best as you can, you fall asleep in this 30 by 30 foot room. Quigley is already flopped over in the corner, just snoring heavily. And you guys rest. Okay. 8 hours later. You guys wake up, and so the smell in the room has gotten a little bit worse since you guys have all been here for 8 hours, and Renly has been brewing her tea that smells like a natural one. So the smell is starting to get pretty bad. But what do you guys want to do? This is 8 hours later. 8 hours into your 24-hour stay.
We need to plan what the heck we're gonna do.
We should think of,
we have to get back to the mortal plane because we are still waiting for Bafinzor. So that's still a thing.
Yeah. Or shit.
But once we get there, what are we doing?
Waiting for Bafinzor. I got nothing else.
It's kind of she is.
And I will open up a book and check our to-do list. Did I copy the to-do list that everybody else had in their backpacks? Like, what did y'all have on the pinboard?
You mean back in the city?
Oh no, as in like, like all the things that like people were planning on doing. Like, was the other things that needed to be done besides, like the whole burying the city, and like I know like they're prepping stuff back in Westvane, but
we're waiting for a big motor scooter to show up and stomp a mud hole in Tiamat, and while he does that, there's some demon bitch we gotta go kill.
Oh, we have to find Robin.
That's about...
Yeah, I was really hoping to make her my bitch.
What was this about Robin? Did I miss that part?
Oh yeah, we need him because he's the one we can get through the portal. We figured. I mean, not the portal, but the
right.
Yeah.
The barrier.
Also, Midas, I'm assuming that blue dagger wore off, or does that just last till it's gone?
That one lasts. These don't wear off like normal death wards do.
Oh, so sexy.
Right. Okay. So we need to go back to the mortal plane and scry for Robin.
All right, but we have to think.
You can do it from here.
Can you scry for Robin then?
We're protected from divination. It doesn't prevent divination out of here.
Wonderful. Can you scry for Robin?
Let me see. I don't know this person, so
What the plane you're on?
it'll be more difficult.
I'd say you can.
Oh yeah,
scry.
they have to be on the same plane of existence.
That and the way the spell is worded, it says sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier. You would be sending it out from where you are. So yeah,
Nope,
you guys
that's
can't.
true.
scry out.
Yeah, I missed that part. My bad. And
So
also,
we do have to
we're
go
not on
back.
Yeah, we gotta go back. So who can cast the death wards
I can do regular death wards.
before we bring this barrier down? That might be a good idea.
Yeah, I can do regular death wards and everybody, and I have one like special death ward, but I was planning on giving that to Elwyn just because he is the lowest health by far.
That's
Oh, remember we
That's
also got a wizard
evil.
now.
A what?
Unless is our wizard higher than Elwyn?
Oh
I have
you go
221
like
hit
that.
points.
Yeah, you're definitely higher than our sorcerer.
Yeah.
How did you?
Yeah.
Good
24
constitution.
Constitution.
Not bad. Yeah, definitely give that to Elwyn.
I always go for con and on mages because they're so fucking weak.
Yeah. You want to get those D6s.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What was
So,
everybody
so-
perception check.
barrier? Oh,
No.
Somebody's gone.
All right. The smell in the room instantly grows like significantly worse. Quickly goes, uh-oh. Looks
No.
around.
Hold on,
Quickly
I
need
got
tree.
this.
Quickly
That's
need
good.
tree to go under.
I'm not turning
Quickly-
into a
quickly
tree
need-
for you to do your business.
Quickly needs pile of dirt to dig a hole
Tempest.
in. Oh,
Just drop
Tempest
it on.
provides.
Just drop it on the floor quickly. Just drop it on the
Yeah.
floor.
Quick. I'm gonna pull up my notepad and I'm gonna draw a tree, and then I'm gonna draw this brown. I'll just crayon draw brown stuff, and I'll throw that on the ground. And I say, you just pick this dirt up. You don't dig it. You just pick it up and poop under it. And then I'll stand on Quigley's shoulders and just like stick the picture of a tree in front of his face.
And I'll press to digitate away the shit.
Hey, good boys get treat. I'm gonna pull the chimichanga and I'll be like, you do this right, you get treat. Good boys get treats.
Alright, so you guys evacuate to the other corner of the room, and Quilly comes over to this corner. Right, he squats down. Damos, you hold the picture of a tree in front of him, and after a few minutes go
Deep
by,
breath.
yeah, deep breath comes by. So there is a pile, roughly the size of Albrick, right there. Constitution saving throws. The smell in the room has gotten pretty bad.
We need to figure this out
I think that's
fast.
good.
All right, you guys are fine. Now, there was number 1 and number 2, so it's beginning. This is a flat surface, so it's beginning to puddle out around in this area here.
Don't walk in it, Quigley. Get away from it.
I start just casting Prestige again, getting rid of it all.
Oh, thank God.
Hold on a second here. Let me read what prestidigitation says.
I counter
Don't
spell.
be clean.
It counter spells the prestidigitation.
You instantly.
How many
clean-
times?
You instantly clean or soil an object. Instantly clean, so the area is 1 cubic feet.
So he can do this
So
like
you-
unlimited times.
So you're trying to clean a pile of shit. So it's like
Yeah,
polishing
just-
a turd. You can make it
I'm
less
cleaning
dirty.
I'm cleaning the floor.
But where's the stuff going?
It doesn't specify. You just clean it.
It
It's better not to
disappears.
know. IV physics not important.
maybe on the normal plane you'd be able to prestidigitate like just dirt and stains like away to like into the air and evaporates in the air and stuff. But you guys are literally locked inside this hermetically sealed cube right now, and you can't even scry out. So you have to you're polishing the dirt. It's shinier.
Well, does it like remove some of the, I guess, bacterial components of it? So it's like at least clean poop and pee. I mean, the pee is clean, but the clean poop.
You're trying to purify
Yes.
food and water. So you turn the pee into water. Okay.
Can we just dispel it and leave at this point?
No,
Nah.
it's shinier.
We're in for the long
It
haul.
still smells, and the puddle is spreading around the floor.
What-
now, like about that
What
size.
was the barrier we have to get through that we're getting Robin for? Because if we can't find Robin, should we just try to figure out a way past the barrier?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find Robin.
Okay.
I will.
He's not like
You got-
Buffin's
are you
or
guys-
anything where we have like.
Are you guys ready to go?
I am ready to go.
I'll tap my staff against the wall and dispel
Okay.
the sanctum. Or try to,
Okay.
anyway.
Okay.
I have to roll a DC 11 Arcana check, or 14 Arcana check.
Do we have a plan though?
Scry for Robin, and then keep waiting for Buffinzor.
So Albert, are you standing in the pile of shit right now? Is that what's happening?
I'm looking at this. I'm like, I don't know why I moved there, but okay.
No, I thought
Yeah, it
everyone
looks
just
like you-
moved.
It
I
looks
was
like you
very
are.
confused. I was like, why did he go there?
Did I
Why
move?
am I there?
Damos throws
we
Renly
are
and then she
no
rolls in
longer
it.
protected here. We need to leave.
As soon as you dispel the shield, the room suddenly starts to begin to fill with electricity. Lightning begins to
Plane
zap,
shift out.
to radiate across from corner to corner.
Can I actually try to plane shift into the pocket dimension, the Twilight dimension?
What Twilight Dimension?
The one that
Where my soul is burning.
no, the one that we had
Okay.
discovered that pocket dimension kind of thing where we could have sent Mistrala in, but then it was too iffy.
Okay,
Where-
that's the realm between realms. It's like the connective.
That's the
turbulence
astral
between
plane,
planes.
right?
No, it's something else. It's completely different. Astral plane is traversable. This is like
Oh, it's not traversable. Okay.
It's made of shadow and energy and light all being that's flowing between realms. You can try to go there. It's a theoretical place.
Oh, is that the
There's
place
no-
I went to save his soul?
No, that was the spectral realm.
Okay, you know what? I'm thinking about it and I'm realizing if this room is filling with electricity, then that thing's gonna be squeezing. And he might be in the poop.
You
so
basically
I'm just
you
gonna
basically have one turn, one round
okay,
as
transforming.
as electricity begins to fill the room. What are you doing?
Transforming into tree. So I am going back into tree form, and that's about
I just say quickly, this is a very interesting opportunity.
it.
For
Quick,
what?
you can throw poop.
For what?
This dude can't fit in here.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Definitely,
Unless he's
but
in
we're
humanoid
slowing here.
form.
But can he crush us? Like if he
Hold on.
transforms?
Give me a sec to look at my shit real quick, because my spell list is like 5 million years long. Where is that spell? Where is that spell? That would be an interesting idea.
If he turns in here, though, we could possibly also hold an action to use every single thing we got against him.
That
You
is
guys
true.
have one turn, have one round. Renly already used her. She shifted.
Indeed.
Adis used his action to drop the barrier. What's everyone else doing in their one round?
I'll play shift this to task 1.
Thank you.
Aww.
And he's
Back
just
to
gonna
Haslin.
follow us to Taslin.
Task 1.
Tash one.
Okay.
And
That's
then he's
where
gonna fight
Robin's
us in
going, right?
Task one.
Oh, last time we saw him, yeah, I think so.
That's where
But
you.
we have
so you guys talked to the what was his name? The general. A couple weeks ago. Let's see, what was his name? Ralphel, General Ralphel, who was the general of Sparthorn in Taswan, a city, a kinghold in northern Taswan. But he said that he had heard rumor of such an individual that fits the description of Robin. Okay? Here's the map. Where in Taswan do you want to go, Elwin?
Somewhere not populated.
Okay. Let's see. So you guys, when you guys went through here before, you traveled northwards, and then over here. So it was like that direction here. Sparthorn is the, as you understand it, now you guys haven't been here since the 2-year transition. So Sparthorn occupied this. Where's my pencil? Why can't I draw this? Okay. Sparthorn occupies this area here, right? And you've heard that Sparthorn is the last main kinghold in existence. Now there's tatters of other places, but they've mostly all been destroyed. But there's smaller snippets of kingholds and stuff all over. If you're looking for a place that you believe to be evacuated, it would have to be, in the southern area, like here-ish.
Yeah. A little closer to the border with Skignash. Almost on the border.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there's good.
All right. You cast the spell, and as the room, go on.
Oh, I was like, could you add the fancy death ward to Elwin? Because I can't add it myself because I had that on there when we took the rest if we found out we didn't go away.
All right, Elwin, super death ward. This one does not expire. Okay. And you guys vanish from your little pocket plane. That was a fun little side journey. And you appear in Taswan. You drop down in the middle of a field. It looks pretty sparsely populated at this location. off in the distance, you see what might be the remnants of a town. Some of the buildings look broken. It's several hundred yards away. Look like they're broken, but maybe there's something there. Maybe there's still life or activity in that town. That's all you know right now. Basically, you're in a wheat field, or what used to be a wheat field. It's kind of overgrown at this point.
All right. Before the dude chases us here, I'd like to cast Wing Gifting on Deimos, Renly, and Albrecht. Adis, you can already fly. You guys can choose your wing. Can you link that for them?
Wing gifting.
And I'll spend the 3 4th level spell slots for each of them, so we all can fly now.
Cool.
You guys can choose whichever wings you want.
I'm totally choosing Red Dragon Wings.
Which one has the hover? I remember one of them has hover, so even if we die, we don't plummet to a doom.
Dragonfly wings.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Do you like my lat
I'm
muscles?
still choosing Gold Dragon Wings.
I'm still thinking that my lats just get even bigger, where I can just like flex them,
Yeah,
propel myself
I
forward.
totally don't fly that fast.
Go.
It's all right.
All right, so we can all fly now. We can move pretty quickly. I'll take to the air, and I'll start seeing if there's people in that that little town that you described. And you guys come up with a plan while I try to, get people out of here. They're sunny there.
Do you have a
What time of day is it?
Oh shit! Can I get those butterfly wings? That's actually funnier. I want to like grow up in like a little tiny tramp
yeah.
stamp, just little tiny
Yeah, for
butterfly
sure.
wings. I'm like, choo, 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 choo.
For sure. All right, Elwin, you zip ahead to the city. The rest of you guys are enjoying the ability of your new wings. Is it 20 feet?
No.
No, because I have 10 feet as the tree, so I think.
Oh, you're so true.
I'm a tree that can fly, man!
Yeah, double your walking speed.
Flying tree.
I like it.
I think people just look up and they go, Druid.
Okay, so Elwin, you zip over to the city. You go there and you see the remnants of what looks like a moderately established town. There's a keep. There's walls. There's dozens of buildings. You can tell that a lot of it was destroyed, and but it's not by fire. They've just been like torn apart. You're not exactly sure what kind of damage destroyed the buildings, but just based on what's left over of them, they were basically shattered and crumbled. But there are elements of the keep and the buildings that are still intact, and you do see people moving around and basically trying to operate within what's left of the city.
Hey, Midas, quick question.
Yeah.
Do we know if that the what's the word? Between like night and day, is that only in the evening or is that in the morning as well? For the dragons.
Roll a survival check.
Nope.
You don't know.
I didn't want to metagame the first time, but I was gonna try to be a jerk and be like, why don't we just like teleport like 43 miles like to the east where the dusk is happening right now. But I was like, Deimos wouldn't know stupid stuff like that.
Yo,
It's a 10-second window.
this is a ball, and it's not like a plane
yeah.
on the back of 4 elephants on a turtle.
Well, yeah.
I don't know anything about it, apparently.
You know nothing about it. Alright. Anything else you guys are doing? Elwin is off evacuating the village as best as he can, I believe.
Should we all
telling people to run.
stick together while we're doing that? Assumed I would have probably gone with Elwin to try to.
The
Yeah,
tree
people.
dashes at 40 feet with its tiny wings, and it's just weird, but yeah, it follows.
So everyone else flies ahead, and Renly, you are a tree with dragonfly wings, and the wings are beating furiously, trying to keep the tree afloat, and moving very slowly behind.
I speak elementary
I
like,
will
I'm
true
coming!
I will true polymorph into a rock, grab onto her, and fly towards the
Into a
village.
rock. Oh, not a rock,
Rock.
like a bird.
ROC.
Like the rock
Yeah.
beast monstrosity.
Alright, you start dragging her, so she moves at the same speed as everybody else. Okay.
I could have sworn we all thought you said rock as in ROCK. I'm like, you're just a
Yeah.
jerk.
So did I until you said grab, and I'm like, there's only one rock that can
Hey,
grab.
Midas, what's the CR of a mountain?
CR for mount. I don't know, you've never fought one. By the time you guys get
I'm
there,
gonna have
and
to
you've
try true
spent,
polymorphing a mountain into a pebble.
you guys have spent a full couple minutes evacuating the town, and as Elwyn goes into full dragon form, dragon draconic presence above the town, he's shouting, yelling, urging the people to leave. People begin to evacuate. There's screaming and there's running, and they begin to evacuate the town. In the field behind you, this is about 2 or 3 minutes later, you guys begin to see the sky darken.
Am I close to
Enlightened.
the outside of the village?
A lightning storm begins to brew. Yes, you are.
Okay, I land, put her down, and shapeshift back.
Okay.
Rocks can't talk, so.
Okay.
Neither version, yes. Are there any caves or anything that, would go underground and be away from all of this lightning and thunder up above?
Not in Taswan. Taswan's is more like a plain, a field kind of country, like Rohan in Lord of the Rings. No caves.
Alrighty.
Okay. Bursting
I
out of the
feel like-
skies.
You keep showing up. The picture keeps showing up.
Bursting out of the
go away?
skies. This dragon descends from the clouds, and you hear his voice echo through the planescape in front around you. He says, "A chase you've led me on, evading my gaze." He says, "Infuriating, maddening. I will tear you apart." Alright, guys. Let me get my...
Did we have a turn to get something off as he was like coming to sign down? So we
Sure.
saw him coming.
Major image, a gigantic version of Deimos' hand in the sky, flipping this dragon, the bird.
Do you want to read my book again?
A 20-foot by 20-foot by 20-foot version of Deimos' hand. Flipping it.
Were we able to get something off?
He's a long way off, though. I just did that for shits.
You can meteor swarm if he's a long way off, but that's about it, I think.
Yeah, so he's probably
That-
actually pretty
that
close.
That
so.
is true.
Are we gonna fight this dude?
He's just
Unless
gonna
we
keep
can find a way
chasing us.
to break his tail, like as in like get him off our scent. But yeah, we'd have to plane shift at twilight, or teleport at twilight.
I can
Oh,
plane
I did one
shift
more.
us
I'm gonna twin
5 times today.
that spell. One on Deimos, one on Albrecht.
A
What's
luminous
that do?
aura completely covers you and conforms the contours of your body. While this aura exists, you're resistant to being charmed or frightened. You're resistant to lightning. And have advantage to all saving throws. Wow.
Resistant, not immune. I was like, if it's immune,
Oh
let's just
shit!
go.
Never mind. It's the range of self. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Do you not have the medic magic to increase range?
The distance spell?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I didn't take distance.
Ugh.
Okay, so he's 100 yards away from you guys right now.
100
This
yards?
is
Oh, okay.
you guys kind of set. This is like the outskirts of the village. The ground is. This is like a whatever. This is just a map I had. We're using it.
Who are our fist
Fair.
Good
pounders? Like melee
Me.
fighters?
Me and Deimos and Quigley.
Alright, I'm gonna dual cast haste on the both of them.
Deimos
Oh,
already
no,
has
no,
it.
no. Yeah, don't haste me.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, if that gets dropped, I don't want to be stunned.
Did anybody else do like non-magic attacks? Because haste does jack for a caster.
Quigley, but you have to convince him to let you. You have to convince him you're a good guy.
Quickly want to go
Okay, then I
fast.
will. I'll just cast haste on you then.
I always.
Hey,
better
Midas, if I cast it like at level 5, a higher level, can I make it to touch instead of self?
Sure.
Alright, then yeah, I'll cast it on those two guys.
So is it Daniels or Albert that always has haste?
Who has it? Can you apply the spell to them or the effects of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and apply it to the people you wanted it on.
Deimos, are you the one that doesn't have haste?
No,
you
I have
haste
it.
all the time.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
then
me.
I'll cast haste on Albert. Oops, not
All
you know,
right.
it'd be so cool if you could cast haste at higher levels to
Oh wait, you
to
can't.
to make it even more powerful.
I'm not sure if
You know-
Elwin will survive this, so I'll cast Foresight on Elwin.
Okay. You know, it'd be really cool, guys.
Initiative.
If you all rolled, it rolled initiative.
I
I
did.
don't wanna.
Did I not?
I
Okay.
am so behind the big ass fucking tree. And
Oh, Daniel's got 21. Praktinic rolled a 22.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
So, as my
We would
as,
be smart enough not to be all clumped together, right?
yes, we would, and also as
I would think.
as
so.
my pre-action, I'm going to go giant mode,
Okay.
and yeah, I don't care what about the rest of y'all fools. I'm over here. Oh, we're not clumped up.
Oh no, I'd be casting Foresight on Elwin. So Elwin, you can reroll initiative if you roll low. But yeah, that was about it.
Deimos, do you really want to be clumped up with everybody else?
No, I was gonna stick by Elwin at least for the first round though. Like I don't know how far up we can move. That's my thing.
Can you put me at 14, Midas, for initiative, please?
14 initiative. Okay, got it.
Hey.
All right. On his turn, he laid his sights on you. He's gonna fly 120 feet, dashing 240 feet. Oh, okay. Dash. He's dashing towards you. He's enraged. He's running. He ends up right here because I said he's 100 yards away. He has flight speed of 120 feet, so that's 240 total. That puts him right here. All right. Deimos, your turn.
So I have my 2 attack type of things. Can I use one of my? Oh shit! Can I use my Okay, so I'll use my action. So just to get even more, just super duper Deimos, because like this guy's ticking me up. My hair's even more spiky. And then
You're going second form? You're going
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 2?
Super Saiyan 2 Deimos. Yeah.
Okay.
And then would I be able to use like that extra attack I would get off that to grab Elwin and pull him along with me as I run? If he doesn't resist. Alright, I'll just go half speedy. Let's see.
You had me at double Super Saiyan.
Ooh.
All
I just
the
made myself half speed just because I figured.
all these effects on your character is insane.
I know, I love
Look at these effects.
it.
Don't you move at normal speed since you're hasted?
What? I'm double hasted. technically, but yeah, I think still normal.
He's
just
in
normal
Super
speed.
Saiyan mode. That's his customized spells.
No, I was just curious.
Alright,
I didn't know if haste increased your speed off the top of my head.
Yeah, I think it doubles it.
Ashok is going to name this guy his sworn enemy, and he's going to attack him with his legacy weapon, Divine Snipe. The air around him goes golden as he draws back the string on his bow, and a beam of pure radiant energy just blasts out from it and strikes the dragon in the chest. I'll calculate the damage, Aegis, while you do your turn.
Let's see, what's my 30? I'm moving like all the way the hell up here. And I will see how far away is this dude from me. 120. What's the range? 60.
Oh, look at that roll from Ashok.
Damn, girl.
That's.
And he is wounded. Okay.
Well, I don't have the range.
So wait,
This
my
arrow punches into the chest of. Yeah, go on.
my speed is quadrupled.
Yeah.
180.
You have
So-
double flying speed of your walking, so.
Yeah, that's why it's quadrupled.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you guys are flying. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, all of us in there.
I am going to use my Tier 1 Legacy to cast 2 spells. I'm going to cast 2 fireballs. I'm going to cast 1 at 5th level, 1 at 4th level, and I'm going to maximize the 5th level one.
Okay.
With my mage ability to maximize it.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see here, fireball. And 1d6 for each level upright. Or, yeah, 1d6. So. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do the save for the 5th level one. He failed.
Fails.
Nice. So 4th, 5th level. Oh shit. That was supposed to be maximized.
Okay, so 10d6, it would be 60 damage, so he's taking plus 29. I'll add 29 to it.
Sorry about that. And then for the 4th level one. He failed again. Nice. And then that.
Okay.
And
2
that's my
plumes of fire blasting in the face and the chest of Praktinic as he's flying in. You guys are hitting him with everything you've got. He's basically charging towards you guys, and you guys unload on him. Ashok's arrow, you stream fireballs at him. Deimos grabs Elwyn, and then he rushes forward in Super Saiyan mode, his hair glowing gold, his muscles streaming with golden light, very shiny, as he charges forward, holding Elwyn. Albert, you are winged and flying up there. Elwyn, as you're being dragged behind Deimos, not dragged, but you're being pulled behind Deimos as he's charging over. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to slow that fucker down. I'm gonna cast Catching Chain on him.
Catching chain. You call forth a chain made of pure shining energy. Target a creature within range and make a ranged spell attack. On hit, the chain coils around the target. It is not restrained by the chain, but has disadvantage on all attack and damage rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, and reduces speed by 10 feet. Alright.
Is that good with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here's my attack roll.
Hits.
All right. So I'm gonna do. The Singing Chain.
So the chain glows white and blue, and constantly sighs, whispers, and hums. If the trapped creature attempts to pull at it, the chain tightens, inflicting 3d10 bludgeoning damage. If someone tries to pull on it and to remove it, it inflicts 2d10 damage to both creatures. The chain is an object that has AC 20 and hit points equal to your hit point maximum. If it drops to 0 hit points, the spell ends. The spell cannot be modified. Okay, got it.
Okay. I don't have an effect on it to give him disadvantage on stuff.
That's fine, I'll take care of it.
Alright. Cool. So that's my turn. And I'll stick with Deimos wherever he wants to take me.
Normally I have to buy someone dinner first.
Okay. Quigley is going to charge forward. Let's see, how much movement does he have? He has 40-foot movement speed, 80 feet. Yeah, he can make it, because he's flying. Goes charging in. And Praktinic pulls out his pillar and starts swinging.
Yeah. Use that horn we ripped off that dude.
So he's got dexterity. He rages. Oh yeah, you put the horn on his thing, didn't you? You enhanced his weapon.
Yeah. Gotta trick out quickly too.
Okay. He charges in and he swings it at Praktinic 3 times. 3 hits. And his pillar, which is now a +6 pillar, whistles through the air and slams in crunching blows against this this dragon's chest.
Damn boy.
Pounding into him. You hear the scales crumpling underneath Quigley's assault. Okay. Albrecht, your turn.
Okay, real quick question, Midas. When I was receiving this wing gifting spell, would I have thought I would have been able to knock Praktinic prone with dragon wings?
No.
Okay, can I make a change to have eagle wings then, please?
Sure. I mean, you know, he's tied up right now. You might be able to try a dive bomb into him, and you gotta give me a reason for how you guys can try to knock this massive dragon in the air prone.
Okay, I'll take the eagle wings then, because I just want the extra 1d10 damage anyways.
Alright.
I didn't read all the effects, I just thought it was cool to have dragon wings. I'll
If he
So
was
I'm-
trained to not just
with my 180-foot movement speed, I'm going to fly up, and then make a dive bomb on him, making sure I move at least 15 feet in a straight line, and 30 feet straight down at him.
Okay.
I will be drawing the Sword of Kos out.
Okay.
I am
Screams
enraged.
for blood. It's raging with you. Sword.
Yeah, we might as well, because I don't have advantage. Recklessly attack. I move 15 feet in a straight line, so using
Yeah,
Juggernaut.
you have the boon of Ambrosia, so every time you have advantage, you get 3 rolls.
Right, thanks. Good reminder. Okay. That's all that sort. Okay. So I will just roll this. This will have regular advantage, then I'll roll another d20. Okay, so hits.
Hit.
Hit. Let's add the Juggernaut and the Great Weapon Master. And then there'll also be a d10 in addition onto this. I think that's all my modifier.
Jesus, is that all?
Is that it?
206 damage. That's
Okay.
attack 1. Here comes the second attack with no modifier. Wait, is that wing gifting? Is that on all attacks that I get the
Just the one.
Just the one? Okay, Fair
I
enough.
mean, 5 damage out of that 200 and
Okay, so that still hit.
His boon from Bavenzor was that he gets a plus 100 damage
that's so
to
awesome.
his charge.
Nice.
I love it.
Glad I dropped that 1. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, you likewise, not to be outdone by quickly, you rush in there and with your sentient sword that's screaming in your mind a lust for blood, you rage in and the two of you just rip into the flesh of this dragon, this massive dragon in front of you. Renly.
Alrighty, I'm going to flutter my tiny wings and go 5, 10, 15, 20, and that is all I can reach. And I'm going to use my bind the wings to earth. So let's see. Let me drag that over. And it doesn't do anything, but I'll draw him to the ground. And that's pretty much it. But at least he will be not flying and not 360 attacking. But yeah, that is that. And I think that'll miss. Yes, and that is my turn. Oh, a bonus action. I will. Anyone hurt at only?
No.
No, we are good. Alrighty, and that's about it. And I
Alright.
keep moving.
Dash
So
his
this-
turn.
Okay. So so he's charging towards you guys, right? He dashed over to you, and as soon as he hit, fireballs and divine snipes ripped through the air. Elwyn wrapped him up in these arcane chains that formed all around his body. And as that happened, you cast your bind wings to earth. These webs shoot out from the ground up, grappling his wings, and the combination of Elwyn's and your spells hold him. And as the two barbarians slam into his body, tearing away at him with your weapons, you see his whole form begin to sink down to the ground, and he contacts the earth. His body, he sets down. His wings drag down to the ground under him. So he is now grounded.
Oh, that means I can actually fly above him.
He's been a bad boy.
Okay.
He's
Bad
grounded.
boys, always still get you in trouble, boy.
Okay. Was that it?
That was
Oh, it's his turn again.
We can skip if you want.
Let's see here. First attack, he is going to attack the chains that Elwyn has erected around him. So it's got the same hit points and AC,
AC 20.
as Elwyn does. AC 20.
Oh.
And 181 hit points.
Mhm.
So here he rips at it with his claws. It does 3d10 bludgeoning to him since he did the sighing thing. So it does that much damage to him. There we go. Okay. And it rips into the chains.
I don't care
shredding
what
them.
anyone said. That's like 330 points of heal for a spell. That's amazing.
He lifts his head and roars, and everyone within 120 feet of him, which I think is everybody, must make a DC 24 Wisdom saving throw.
Albert and Deimos, you guys have advantage because of the spell I cast on you.
Is
Yeah,
this
so go ahead. This
something?
is his frightful presence.
Would this be considered magical?
No, this is frightful presence.
And you said wisdom, right?
DC's 24 Wisdom saving throw.
You got rolled twice. Nope, didn't roll.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, so close. All right. So let's see who gets it.
Thank you.
Deimos
The advantage
succeeds.
dropped to 5.
Ashok is probably gonna fail.
so what does resistant being charmed or frightened mean?
Advantage
That
on
was it.
save.
Oh, okay.
8 is
Because it
failed
says I get-
1.
It says I get advantage to all saving throws anyways, so I was just curious if resistant to being charmed or frightened meant anything.
Elwin fails, but quickly.
I don't even know if Quigley
Fails.
can get scared. He's like, he sleeps in.
Alric
It's cool.
fails. Renly fails. Alright. No, she succeeds. Okay. So that was his frightening presence. He then takes 2 more attacks, one with his tail and one with his claw. So claw attack against Albric.
Let's see, 32. Most I can get up to is a 31. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Tail attack against Quigley. Now, Quigley doesn't have a legacy weapon, so he's not as resilient as you are.
He's still a Quigley though.
Yeah. Alright, and he's gonna use his movement to stand up on his feet and rip away at the web that you threw on him. Renly. His
Alrighty.
wings flare back out, but that's what he's got. Damos, your turn.
All right. I'm assuming I have like Elwin's holding on to me, or I have like a leg lock around him too. But I'll be pulling him along with me. I'm gonna get up to this dude's head, and I'm gonna start punching him with my super cool punch. I'm gonna use it a couple times.
Okay.
Hit that guy. Like bam. Then I'll be like,
I am frightened. I would try to resist to get closer. No.
oh, it's up to your character.
As much if you make a contested athletics checks against Damos.
I got a plan for this. And then as my bonus thing, I wanna
Okay.
Damos,
nah,
make
I
an
can still
athletics check.
back to. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, dang it. Okay, don't roll 1. Oh wait, I got advantage to plus 22.
Oh no,
No.
you are
Jesus.
gone.
Damn it!
Christ.
Can
You
I?
can't fail that except if you roll a 1.
Can I? Oh, damn it! Damn it! No. Can I use that to go towards my athletics to try to grab onto this, like grapple onto his like eye socket? So I'm trying to like punch into his cranium and just like grab on his eyes more, brace myself.
Are you flying?
Yeah, I would say I was
Okay.
flying down into him. Yeah.
No, you fly up to his head and you grab onto his face and pound into him, and you manage to like shove your hand into his eye socket. I
Alright.
mean, he's pretty
And
pissed
then
off.
using my special thingy, I'm not gonna do it for
Because
extra
I
attacks.
know.
No, I'll use for extra things. But you see, like as the testament of the old king before, I'm gonna use this super cool standard of fearlessness and plant it in there in this place I was pounding into. Is my next
Oh,
full
I
action.
forgot about this thing.
Yeah, no, it's super cool, and I totally want to use it all the time, but it takes an entire
What this
action to
does.
use
What
it.
does this do?
It has charges, so people can re-roll fear saves.
Okay, can you guys see that? There, I'll link it. You plant the standard in the ground or in his face. The standard
In his eye.
charges regains. While the standard is planted, allies, creatures on the standard can spend 2 charges to make the saving throw with advantage. While planted, at least 1 charge is remaining. Each 2 creature has advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Okay.
That would have been helpful about a turn
Okay.
ago, Damos.
I know, but it's like a thing to possibly help a little tiny bit. I
No,
think you
fair
might
enough.
need
Okay,
it.
so
Because we make a saving throw at the end of our turns, right? So that's actually very helpful.
yes. Okay.
That's all I can do.
As Damos is concerned, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, so A-Shock is back here. He's frightened, so he can't move closer. He's frightened.
That's a
He's got a-
disadvantage. Yeah,
In-
disadvantage on
Yeah.
that.
And my like for A-Shock though, I think every time we fought a dragon, he's never not been frightened the entire fight.
It's like always angry Hulk, always frightened A-Shock. Okay.
He's also not within range of the standard, so he can't get advantage on this. What's it called? But he's gonna. Let's see. He would have 3 attacks right now. Okay. Let's do that. attacking. Disadvantage. Oh, he misses with a 24. Does he have anything that would help him hit?
Would he get advantage on it because he declared? And that would cancel out.
That's right. That's right.
You could war gods blessing him.
He declared him as
I think,
his
like-
sworn foe. So I'll say that was hit because he dropped the 13. He gets Colossus Slayer. Attacks.
Colossus Slayer should buff the bigger the guy is.
Second attack. That's a miss. Third attack. Hit. Colossus Slayer. I'll do Sharpshooter. Roll. Alright. That's what. Oh, he's gonna also make his wisdom saving throw. Fails. He needs a natural 20 to succeed it. It's your turn.
I think this same thing last time.
I am going to true polymorph myself into an adult blue dragon. And that's my turn.
Adult
Since
Blue
I-
Dragon.
Yeah, who has the nice damage immunity to lightning?
There you go.
It's not like the bite won't kill you dead anyway.
He's got to get through. He's got to kill all you before he gets close enough to bite me. 'Cause I
no.
can still cast my magic because dragons can cast magic. They can.
No,
speak.
that is very good. That's a very good idea.
Huzzah!
Kudos to you. I don't
Unfortunately,
think there's a
thing.
dragon that has immunity to bludgeoning damage when we go against Krigajard, though.
So here's your dragon. I'll say it's that big. Alright.
Okay.
Elwyn.
I get a save at the end of my turn, right?
Oh yes, go ahead and roll it.
Now, when I true polymorph, do I keep my saves or do I use the form saves?
Shit, I get them confused. Which one? That one in shape change.
I-
Hold on.
I really hope it's mine.
I think it's what's ever better.
I think you keep
Oh, is
your
it?
wisdom and intelligence.
I think that's shape change.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, no, I use true polymorph, so I don't
Yeah.
know off the top of my head, so that's why I was curious.
Oh, then it might just be whatever the stats are.
Everything is replaced. Except for alignment and personality.
Yeah, that's shape change.
Yeah. Yeah, you use the dragon's stats.
Okay, so that is for will saves. I have a +7. Let's see if it does this right. Well, I failed anyway. So
Okay. Elwyn.
still scared.
All right, so I'm scared right now of this thing, so I want to get away from it.
Dude,
But I
nuke
see
it.
I see a nice little opening that Deimos left when he punched through it. So I'm gonna heighten my spell to give a +3 to my save, and I am going to cast a 9th level Disintegrate, and I'm gonna use my
Okay.
boon to make max damage.
Lovely.
My boon of ambrosia.
Alright, roll it.
Should the dragon take like at least like a d6 of damage for how hard Deimos is right now? Just like just poking him in the face.
How hard Deimos is?
Yeah, I mean
Deimos pretty hard.
He's just like, oh yeah, disintegrate that eye.
Elwyn,
And
your
then-
disintegrate beam, point blank range, slams into his chest. He doesn't have time to evade it or anything like that. And it just, you can see scales of dragon wing, just like, or dragon flesh just falling off of his body.
Oh yeah, Elwyn likes it.
He smells slightly better now.
I'm still kind of scared though. And then
Terrible.
I will quicken my newly found cool firebolts. How many? 3 firebolts, okay.
So you'll get 6 total, won't you?
No, I quickened it to. I cast the spell with the action. And, yeah. So 1.
If you were to double it, you would get 6 though.
3 hits.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, I want to upgrade this d6 to a
Oh, wow.
d8
Nice.
because Deimos didn't know he could get that hard. I was about to this gigantic guy just get ripped apart.
think I did as much
All
damage
right.
with my cantrip than I did with a 9th level spell slot.
Well, it's your boosted
Yeah, that's
it's your Finzor's boon cantrip.
It
Okay,
is.
so legendary action. He's going to put a bite
Oh,
attack
sorry.
onto.
wrong one.
You fail. You succeed.
Yeah.
No
You can't be
longer-
afraid
no
because he ain't looking at a dead eye.
Oh, he's gonna bite somebody. This is not good.
Legendary action. He's gonna bite 4 targets in front of him.
Come on, try to bite me.
I'll
I'm
bite
on
you
your
for it.
eye. Bite your eye. Eat it.
Deimos, bite attack coming at you. 26. He misses.
Oh,
All right.
thank goodness.
Quigley's turn. Quigley continues to rage and attack.
Good thing you drank that Red Bull before the fight.
Yeah, we avoided
Even-
one death right here.
he had even with disadvantage, he hits on all 3.
Holy shit! Oh, thank you for that +6.
All right,
115 damage.
just totally cracking into Praktinic. All right, Albrecht, your turn.
Is he still pinned down by?
No, he's not
No,
pinned
nothing's
anymore.
spinning down. No.
Okay, so what's his effective threat range then?
15 feet or 20 feet.
20 feet? I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. How tall is he?
Pretty darn tall. Like quite tall.
Like, I like.
40, like. How tall is?
I'm assuming by
60
this
feet.
size. Yeah.
Hey, hold on, I gotta go read this spell real quick. Oh, 60 feet you said? Oh, that's not
Yep.
too bad. Okay. If so, staying right next to him, if I go... I'm trying to figure out how to get this 1d10 of damage without incurring attack of opportunity. Am I able to do it?
It's a 1d10.
Every single thing helps, man. I'll just go for the 15 feet and get the and get the extra 100. So I won't leave his start range, so he doesn't get a attack of opportunity. Fly 15 feet back and go straight towards him again.
Okay. You guys are definitely laying it on. Oh
Oh, you're not doing your rage then?
I am raging, but
no!
I
Wait,
am
wait,
frightened.
Wait, you can't. You're frightened. You can't recharge him. When you're frightened, you can't.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
So-
Yeah, you can't approach again.
what if
Yeah,
he's
right,
running
so I
towards the
don't do
back
that.
of the dragon?
I no. We already.
Yeah, you can't willingly move closer.
Yeah, you already within range, so you could stay within range.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I will just re-roll the. How does the third
No, you
d20?
missed your first attack.
Okay. Well,
You're
I
disadvantaged because you're frightened.
right. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, wait. Hold on a second. So, all right, let's say this: you have advantage because you're you're reckless attacking. You have disadvantage because you're frightened, but you have Bufin's Ambrosia's boon. So I'll let you roll one more d20.
7 plus 29.
So you hit. You hit.
Yeah. I technically wouldn't have a plus 29 though. I'd only have a.
It would be, a 19, so 26 to hit. He has.
That hit.
It hits barely. That's
Yeah,
exactly his
'cause-
AC.
Yeah. So, but I don't get the extra 100 technically. So,
Correct.
so I'm just gonna do the attack. Here's the damage. Yeah. Then second attack. Oh, crit.
Ooh,
Oh,
hold that shift, baby.
do you have brutal critical?
Do you have
Oh, yeah, you do.
crit?
Nice.
Yeah.
Miss.
Nice boon.
The 8.
Oh, you get one more.
Alright, hold on.
You get one more because of your. Whoa, look at that die.
Yeah, it's. I did not do that on purpose.
It's one nice
Holy cow.
thing we got.
Oh, that'll miss still.
You miss. Alright. Anything else?
Make my wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Do it. As the advantage, you roll 3.
Oh, it's on all things? I thought it was just on weapons attack.
All advantages. What the heck?
I'm not doing that on purpose. I'm throwing it.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Since I was 24, you needed 24. You are no longer frightened.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
While that's happening, legendary action, tail attack against you, Albrecht.
Oh my god.
That's
Thank
right,
you
bitch.
for not rolling
That's
good
right,
today right now. I'm super happy
I
right
dropped
now.
a 5. What the hell?
Holy
Alright,
shit.
Wow.
Renly, your turn.
Thank you, Midas.
I bonus action heal quickly. And then main action, I'm going to look at the, I'm going to move forward and looking at the space that Deimos is trying to hit, I am going to attempt to fairy fire his eyes. And let's see if we can get him right in the eyes with a bit of fairy fire. And I doubt this will work, but let's give it a try, man. Yeah, he succeeds. Oh well, in any case,
Succeeds.
moving on. Done.
I mean, he's huge. How can you dodge that much? Like,
I know, right?
glitter is like just AIDS. You just can't ever get rid of it.
Hey, Praktinic.
I did, Jesus Christ.
How'd your body feel after I stabbed that thing in you?
Can you guys read this?
Yeah, do I
I-
want to though?
I had this feeling Ishak would have gone backwards near the dragon.
I will
Other dragon?
use my reaction for this for me and Elwyn.
DC 27 strength saving throw. Everybody. Except, I guess, Deimos, it doesn't matter for you.
What's the
Hey,
Look
boss.
at him.
strength you said?
Yep.
Midas.
Yes.
If I use my make casting time quicker on a bonus action, could I cast it as a reaction?
No.
Well, I mean, what would happen if you reduce the casting time of a bonus action as well? Out of curiosity.
You're not moving anywhere.
I would make it.
That tree is
you know,
planted in the ground.
I might make it a free action.
Okay. Alright, that's cool.
Yeah.
And you said strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw.
Oh, probably not gonna make it. Yeah.
Okay.
Still pretty good.
Did everyone go?
I have a question.
Me and Elwyn are in the shield.
Alright, you're using the whole thing for you and Ellen?
Yeah. So I did the because it does me, and then if it's within 5 feet, we just both bubble up in a double cool bubble
Alright, you're
area.
using the tier. Okay, you're using tier 2 of it. Okay. Quigley succeeds. So Quigley, Albrecht, and Deimos and Elwyn are safe. Or Quigley and Albrecht, you succeed. Renly, natural 20 plus 6. I'll say you succeed as well.
Oh, thank you.
So you guys who succeeded, half damage. Everyone else full damage.
I'm dead.
Let's see here. What was your... Let's see.
I think it
Not at
was. I think actually my tier 1 is my. Actually, don't quote me on it. I haven't read in a while.
I'm still alive, technically.
Yeah, well, you have your death ward on. So if it doesn't outright kill you, you'll be fine.
It doesn't outright kill me, that's one.
Have just, the shits for about 47 days after, but we'll be fine.
I'm actually still alive.
Holy
Damn it.
fuck.
I'm at 881 hit points down out of 975. Plus the 9 temporaries,
Okay.
excuse me.
Okay, let's see here.
872.
15, 15, half of that is, what was that, 7? That's 15, 15 and a half.
I just did it. 15,
757. Alright.
Yep,
Call it 757
plus
is
120.
half.
Plus, or excuse me, 757 minus 9 plus 123. Whoa, that's wrong.
Quigley blows his death ward, but he's still up. Elwyn.
Remember, you're
871.
resistant to lightning too, so half that damage.
Oh, half it again? Yeah, that's
So-
right.
Well, half the
the
505.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Yeah,
we're
it's
extra.
still gonna do like 1,000 damage to me personally, though.
Alright, so I have the lightning part of it. Okay.
Osby did. I don't think a death ward's gonna save me from that.
Oh, sorry.
A-Shock is
Because I think-
also dead.
I think me personally, I take about see how much of it was lightning?
505.
505, so that'd get reduced to 250.
So
That
So
would
0
kill the
force
dragon.
damage.
That would kill the dragon.
It looks like it's all bludgeoning and lightning, and no force actually.
Yeah. So my personal body takes a 1,010.
Deimos is safe. A-Shock, instant death. Adis, instant death. But you guys are both death warded. Elwyn is safe. Quigley, his death ward triggers. He goes down to 1 hit point. Albric, you are pretty busted. The branch of Yggdrasil is pretty busted. Alright.
just to double check. So I pulled up my
Yeah.
my thing. Is it so? Was that my tier 2? No, so I was reading my tier 1. I mean, I can definitely do the tier 2 if that's what you want. No problem whatsoever.
Tier 1, you can only do yourself. Oh, wait. Tier 1, except to protect both you and a single ally use. Oh, yeah. That was tier 1. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Tier
Sorry, I just want to
2
make sure I was doing it
is-
right. Just the healer arena.
That's right, yeah. That's right. Tier 1. The tier 2 is the aura, the regenerating aura.
Yeah.
Okay. The blue dragon form that you had, Adis, goes away.
Oh yeah.
For sure. You are over your hit points, dead on the ground. So is A-Shock. In that moment that the breath of gales goes out, it's this torrent of wind and lightning just emanating from Praktinic, accompanied by a massive dragon roar. In the middle of this maelstrom, you guys hear. Let's see here, Adis. What was your roll? Your strength saving throw.
21.
Roll another d20.
Okay.
Okay. So how much damage did you take?
Around 1,050. I took all.
Okay,
My
that-
personal body took all of the bludgeoning damage.
Well, you were 1,010. The dragon was immune to the lightning, right?
Just
So
resistant.
1,010
Or yes,
was bludgeoning.
immune. Oh wait, that's right. Dragon's immune to
Okay.
it. What a bludgeoning. So I took.
Adult blue dragon has 225 hit points. So 1,010 damage would have gone through to the dragon. You have 221 hit points. So this is how it works. You have 221 hit points. The adult dragon had 225 hit points. That was still instant death. But in the moment that the tempest goes off, you guys hear over the sound, like embedded in the sound of the maelstrom, you guys hear a melody, a song kind of coming through as well. Right? And in that moment, Adis, you feel inspired, and you're with that extra d20, you succeed the check.
Ooh.
Okay. So you save the throw, so you only take 5 damage from the breath. So 505 minus the 225 from your dragon form is 280 to you. Your death ward triggers. You are up at 1 hit point.
Alrighty.
And your death ward is gone.
And I got pushed back, right? I think your pop-up said.
Yeah.
If you. Oh, I get only if you fail.
You succeed.
Okay. So nice.
Okay. And the rest of you guys all have inspiration. Now, this is an inspiration that is beyond normal inspiration. So this is a d20 inspiration. Make on an attack, save, or check. It's a d20.
Not damage.
Not damage. Attack, save, or damage, or AC.
Oh, sweet.
D20 to AC. I'm saving that for AC.
All right.
Me too.
Deimos.
Oh wait, is Euphemia back then? Sorry, I missed that. All right, so let's pop it back out. I'll fall back down to this dude's eye, pulling Ellen with me because we're gonna
So
just
is
go.
the storms a constant thing, or does it just go and then?
It just surged once. It's just one
Okay.
one attack.
We're gonna play the whole dig dug game. As I'm gonna use all my punches and stuff. More just power my way through this guys. I want to get inside his head. Sounds like a really cool idea.
Okay.
Oh no.
Use your d20? I don't know.
No. See if it. Oh, this guy's harder than I thought.
Okay. Is your second attack?
Yep. So that was my third one right there. And then do I? So am I grappling him right now?
Yeah.
Or did the bubble pop it? Okay. I use bonus action to try to burrow away further into him, because I'm assuming we're really pounding into his eye socket area.
Alright, you're
and just
shoving-
ripping that shit
alright,
apart pretty
alright.
well.
Get to the
We
brain.
disintegrated it. We firebolted it. I've been punching the crap out of it. We're really just trying to get in there.
Okay.
We're kind of dig
Alright.
dug our way there.
Athletics check. Alright, using the standard, the battle flag as like a spear, almost. You're like shoving it and your arms. You're like up to your biceps into his eye socket with the standard, just shoving the standard in ahead of you. He's
Okay.
screaming. He's not happy. Ashok is dead. Adis, your turn. Actually, he's gonna take a legendary action. This will be a bite attack against Deimos.
I'll use that D20. It sounds pretty cool.
Roll it. Okay. You block it. Wait. What's your hour? Yeah, you block it.
Yeah.
I just had to check real quick. Okay. So no more inspiration. It is your turn.
So if an ability is at will, what kind of an action does it take?
What's the ability?
It's an ability of a creature to at will cast Raise Dead.
It's an action.
Okay. We'll hold off on that. I'm going to true polymorph into a planetar.
Planetar.
Who just so happens to be immune to being frightened. Because it doesn't matter what I transform into, it might as well be something semi-useful, since if I get hit by that breath attack again, I'm done anyway.
Planetar. Okay.
And then I want to move to within 90 feet of this asshole.
Okay.
So
ahead.
to there. And that'll be it.
Alright. Elwin.
Alright, first, I'm gonna use one of my new tricks. I understand if it doesn't incapacitate him, maybe just, like, keep him from using a legendary action or something to you, because it's just a cantrip. But I'm gonna fiery ice his eye. We're, like, right on it.
Okay. Any combustible material, the person's a flame. Wisdom saving throw or become incapacitated for 1 round due to being fascinated by the unearthly light. Has disadvantage on saving throw against the charm. Okay. So he is immune to charm.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just, I'll do that, and then I would find out he's immune to charm, and I will quicken a firebolt.
Are you still frightened? I thought you saved out of it.
Yeah, I'm not frightened.
Okay, cool.
Crit.
Crit.
Yes!
Alright, so let me roll the first 2 here. And hold on, it did something cool when I crit in it. Double check it. Triple the dice damage.
Yeah.
So
So basically you can roll it once and triple it, or you can roll 3 sets of dice and then add your modifier.
Drag dice, right click 6 times?
yeah.
Nice.
Hahaha.
We're gonna get to your brain eventually.
Oh, yeah. Alright, cool. That's my turn.
Okay.
It's like a T-Rex.
Legendary action. Tail attack against Deimos. Or we'll call this a bite attack.
Wait, does it mean he has to like bite his eye socket?
Alright, we'll call it a tail attack then.
Did he snack his face? I'm just joking.
Oh, bitch.
No, bitch! No, bitch!
Ah, fuck.
Oh.
Bitch.
I'm gonna use my my special ability called PayPal,
Oh,
and I'm just joking.
Midas.
Bring it, bitch!
I forgot something.
Uh-huh.
Because there's no way in hell. Well, I'll roll it anyway, just because in case I roll a natural 20. But
You
Oh.
okay, so you still have your haste, because that would have been really bad for you to lose your haste in the middle of this.
Wait, who?
Oh yeah, you were hasted.
No, that's me.
No.
That's me.
Oh.
Yeah, because it.
Speaking of which, I've been doing 1 less attack. I haven't been using my hasted action.
Uh-oh.
We're
Hold
bad
on,
at
guys.
this
Hold
game.
on. Hold on a second. I'm about to crit
Bring it.
Deimos.
Oh, do it. Oh, it feels so good.
Oh.
Oh, wait, am I still alive? Oh, you suck.
Did you
I
just
still have
bust
at
them out there,
least
Deimos?
8 hit points left, you little bitch.
Do you really? Oh wow, you
Yeah.
do.
I was like,
Oh
but
my
please,
You have 8
god.
hit points left.
please
What
don't
the
do
hell?
that again.
Look at this roll. 6, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 7.
A 0. You got a 0 and a 4. Holy shit. And a 5 and a 6. Oh, 7. Another 4.
How do you get a
Thank you.
0?
Is that 100?
Thank you.
That has to be 100, right?
No. Nope. Nope. I don't think so.
Definitely below average roll though. Look at this crap.
Oh, man, that's like the lowest roll I think it could get.
All right.
Tempest is
all right.
watching him.
All right. Let's see who's next.
The
Quigley's turn.
PayPal worked.
PayPal work. Thank you, Tempest.
Quigley's turn. Quigley's gonna keep attacking. 1, 2, 3. Hit, miss, hit.
Oh, so a 2 does miss.
Alberic's turn.
Is
So-
Quigley no longer frightened?
No, he's scared.
Oh. Yeah, he's.
Does he get
fucked up.
saved, right?
Hold on, let me save.
At
Yeah,
the end of
save.
each turn?
I'm assuming that he's just like closing his eyes and swinging.
I forgot to save last turn. Fail. Oh, he can't. He needs a natural 20.
If it matters.
He fails.
Okay.
So Midas, I'm about to bust open this character and unleash all unholy hell on Praktinic.
Hold on, he gets one more legendary action.
Wait, does Quigley have the super inspiration that he can roll?
So this will be a bite attack.
If you kill me, I'm about to sucker punch. I'm going to. I don't know what I want to do.
You might be fine.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hey,
As it comes into
Oh
bite,
yep, no, I am totally adding the d20 to that AC.
No, when he comes into bite, you just fist his nose.
just
You
remember,
succeeded?
like, you have that death ward.
So 11 plus
Boy,
26 is 37. Yeah,
Okay. He misses.
yeah. Like I said, I'm about to release all unholy hell on Praktinic here.
Go ahead.
So what I wanted to do is, with my 180-foot movement speed, I am just going to go fly 15 feet back, ram forward, fly 15 feet back, ram forward. I'm going to do it 5 times because that's how many times I can do it.
Wow.
I did have 5 attacks.
Get it.
Whenever I make an attack action, which will be my second action, I can make another attack action.
You get one extra attack from haste.
Oh, okay, so 4 times.
Yeah,
Excuse
you
me.
get 3 in a bonus action.
Yep, 3 attacks in my bonus action. Still, that's going to be an extra 400 damage on him.
Wait, how many normal
If I
attacks do you have with your action?
3.
Then you get 4 attacks as an action, and if you have a bonus action attack, you get that as well.
No,
he has
no.
2 and plus a bonus.
Yeah, 2
Oh,
plus
okay.
a bonus, excuse me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There we go. Oh,
It's still spinning.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
And then a year later.
It's just you. It's just you that does it.
No, my boy.
this is going to take a hot second.
2.
I rolled a 1. That's unfortunate.
I don't think we really care about the D10s. We just more care about that plus 176.
Yeah, I don't care about the D10s, you're right. Okay, so I didn't get a crit, so it has to be with my spiked armor. I was just rolling bad, that's the only reason it was doing
No crit.
that.
And what was that? 8 dice? No. 12 dice. No natural 20.
Yeah. If I have to get a crit on my sword attacks for me to make a sword attack as a bonus attack.
Tell you what,
Otherwise I just make it with a spiked armor. That's it.
I love your
Okay.
charts and stuff. It's
Is
legit.
he still alive?
Oh yeah.
At least tell me I made some sort of a dent.
He's
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
10,000 hit points.
Renly, you're up.
I do rejuvenate on
Oh.
Albrecht and Deimos.
He has.
Midas,
Yeah.
I've completely forget to keep doing this. Can I add a couple of hit dice to those attack rolls? Like say 2.
2. Okay, sure.
And all that. And I'll move a bit back, but
Yeah, that's what I get for forgetting. Okay, so yeah, add 26 damage to him.
3, 5, 8, 6. Okay. All right.
And thanks for the rejuvenation, Renly.
So you're
No
also.
worries.
Who did you do it? Albrecht and.
I did Albrecht and Deimos get rejuvenate, so they'll heal up again next turn, and then quickly got quick mend. And that was it.
Albrecht and Deimos, you said?
Yeah.
Alright. So they have regen. What's the
10d8
8d6?
plus 18.
8d10? Or 10d8?
I'm 10d8. Sorry, 10d8 plus 18. Yes.
Damn. I love how you like actually know all the coding. That's like one thing I need to get down.
That's what I have my secretary for Crest.
That is actually true in your games. He does do all that stuff for us.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, guys. He just recharged his breath attack.
Bring it, bitch.
Can I use my D20 as cutting words?
Well, you can add to your save.
Yeah, you can add
I'm
it to
still
save.
gonna completely 100%
Whoa.
Yeah.
We're fine. Trust.
Oh, I got the super death word.
Oh shit, we got the super death ward. Bring it, bitch.
All you need to do is roll a natural 20 on your strength saving throw. Oh wait, no, that was Renly. Yeah, Renly, just roll a natural 20 again.
Please.
Just dig your roots.
2.
Hey, get it out of the way. Yeah, that was good practice.
Get it
Good
out of the
practice
way
roll.
on a gale. Yes.
Mhm.
DC 27, strength saving throw. Go.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Bitch.
Oh, nice, Albrecht.
This
Fuck
dwarf
yeah.
is planted.
So is it cool if I just drop myself to 1 hit point? Because I'm assuming no matter what, it's gonna knock me out. We got the super fancy dagger.
Yeah.
I
And then,
totally failed it.
Deimos, you just cast a regular death ward on me, right?
Yeah, sorry, I only had the 2 special
No,
ones.
no, that's totally fine. Because remember, I've also got my Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, but yours is like if it doesn't outright kill you.
Right. Totally. No, it.
I fell
Yeah,
on this
but-
roll a natural 20.
And
so-
also Elwin, just reduce your hit points to like 1.
Alright.
And then
Okay.
I think
I'm
Is
dead.
everybody?
fuck.
Quigley, it doesn't really matter. He is at 1 hit point.
Oh.
Okay. The winds begin to swirl and blast and charge with electricity as they rage around you. As the lightning torrents stretch forward and ripping through the sky and all around you, a couple things happen in this moment. One, you hear the singing again, but this time bursting out of a cloud of darkness in front of you, you guys see a familiar figure.
Totally called it. Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Don't you
And
dare
as
stab
she-
me.
And as she emerges, you see her glowing with like this it's not the typical purplish energy that you recognize around her. All right. She's glowing with a radiant golden light around her, and as she appears, she sings out, and it spreads to all of you guys as well. Okay. So what's going to happen here is this damage is going to go out. It's going to hold all of you guys. It's going to maintain your current. It's basically just going to sap everything you've got. But it's going to act like a death ward. It's going to keep you at the very brink. Your planetary form disappears, Adis, and you're held there, but you're not dead. Elwyn, you're brought to the brink. It absorbs your ward. Your ward is gone, but you're brought to the, you wouldn't have died anyway. Quigley is brought to the brink. His ward is gone, but he is not dead. Albrecht, your ward is gone, but you are brought to the brink. Your temporary hit points are gone, and you're not dead. Renly, your branch blows away, and it's just you in your rock gnome form, right
Have
at
a
the very
death
edge, with 1 hit point left. Euphemia's standing there, and she gets battered and busted up too. She's also likewise brought to the very brink of her capabilities as this lightning torrent rages and storms around you. But this golden energy that's kind of spreading off of her collects around you. And you guys all manage to resist the lightning storm. And she looks at you all guys and says, something to the effect of, I knew you idiots couldn't make it without me.
Where were you? Did you blink out for way too long?
She totally blinks out at this point, hasn't she?
Dude, you got this. Oh, get,
She says that and then she's gone.
Total move. Got it.
So does that get rid of me and Elwyn's fancy death ward?
Yes, it's all gone.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, all the death wards are absorbed, are used up, and everything, but you guys are all held at 1 hit point.
Hey, Euphemia, you still got that, like, I can attack 400,000 times to 9th level? We might need it.
Now, she's ripped up too, like, just as busted up as you are.
That doesn't make sense. You said Euphemia is damaged? I'm just joking.
She says
Did
to
she
you guys,
just blink away?
Call bullshit on this.
no, she says to you, like, oh, believe me, she says, I wouldn't have done it if he hadn't asked me to. Told me to come out here and give you his blessing. Save your freaking lives.
So, I gave her the double thumbs up as I'm like peeking out from the eye socket.
Okay?
Well, at
Noise,
least
noise.
she can. This I actually want her to disappear, so that way she can do her special attack within the ethereal realm.
That was her turn, basically. She
Well, yeah, I
was
meant in
with the same as
the future.
Praktinics. So yeah, she came out, and last time she used her inspiration on you guys from the ethereal. This time she came out and transferred the blessing over to you guys.
I actually I thank Tempest. I like, thank you, and please give your secretary a raise. She deserves it.
Because you guys know you're all still gonna die, right?
Probably.
That's not gonna. Has that? I look her dead in the eyes and said, "Has that ever stopped us before?"
Says no. But I'm not gonna die. Because I brought a friend.
Oh no!
Oh yes!
Alright? As Praktinic finishes exhausting his blast of lightning and energy, he's standing there, wounded.
Break you.
Certainly wounded. But you know, he's still got, let's see what he got. He's still got just over 1,000 hit points left.
Oh, we can do that.
I can break him.
Euphemia points up to the sky. And up in the sky, you see her silver dragon flying in the air,
Better not be a little
high
cowboy
above
back.
Praktinic, right? And you see someone on his back.
Better not have a cowboy hat on and a gun. If he still kills Deimos, Deimos doesn't
Someone
know what he's gonna
fairly small of stature. Euphemia says, he told me to save your freaking lives while he handled the dragon. And you see light twist, and this figure falls off his back and hurtles down towards Praktinic. It's moving very quickly, but it's a small, dense being. And as he's falling down, his body glows radiant golden energy, and you guys recognize it as completely divine. This is an act of the gods. And you see this creature as he's drawing closer, roughly in the form of a dwarf, holding this huge hammer, coming down and striking Praktinic.
I give Praktinic a plus 10 in his AC. Just joking.
Alright, let's see here, 1 second.
Did Biffin have a hammer?
I know it can't be Kildrak.
Yeah, I think it's Kildrak that said
No, because we got us. Oh man, he's got God multi-class.
Biffin's not a dwarf, is he?
For Kildrak,
Biffin is a dwarf, but Kildrak is a dwarf who had a hammer. I don't
So
think
for-
Biffin had a hammer. I think
for
he had a war
Kildrak.
axe.
like, how many classes is he now? Is he like also a monk?
Probably.
And like,
Cleric.
he's the
I
god
was-
of all everything. The god of every
Kildrak
class.
was a paladin wizard rune scribe. He could do a lot of powerful stuff, but it all required a single action, which he could not give himself multiple actions.
I miss
there
Kildrak.
was a
Kildrak
slight
was
problem with
hilarious.
that. Yeah. He was just, there were so many powerful things he could do, but he didn't have enough action / bonus actions to do them. So I kind of just was like, I'm not having fun with this character. Let's build a guy I can actually do something.
You guys ready for this?
Kildrak, my boy.
He better have like been prepping actions all day long, otherwise
Leave
it's
him
gonna
with
be
one HP.
unimpressive.
I think
Dropping
we should
out
be
of the
more worried
sky.
about the shockwave.
Dropping out of the sky with his divine strength, slamming down onto Praktinic's form.
Why don't we take this guy everywhere?
That is
He totally upgraded more than
That
us.
is an updated Holy Maul of Tremors.
Yeah, 2 years has led to so much.
You see Praktinic collapse down to the ground, and standing there in the crater of Dragon Carcass is Kildrak, the reborn dwarven god of craftsmanship.
The fuck? Kildrak.
Standing in front.
I would like to use a reaction.
Okay.
I would like to, with my big, ginormous, expensive gem and a 9th level spell slot, attempt to soul cage the dragon's soul.
Okay.
I would, as a
You'll allow
9th
it.
level, like to do true resurrection on the dragon. Actually, just
No.
so I can get the final blow on it.
You can talk to him in the gym.
Nope.
So you're using the now this is the thing that Befinzer gave you, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm using the spell soul cage. And I'm going to try to cast it at 9th level so that I can use it on a dragon.
Okay, link the spell.
Here you go.
Bro, Kildrak, how'd you get to become a god before all of us? It's totally badass as shit, bro.
Hey,
And I'm
Deimos,
using the scroll to
I'll tell you what
increase
to
its
do.
range to 90 feet.
You multi-class in 3 different classes.
Holy shit. Is that what?
One
Goddamn.
of them a prestige
Oh,
class.
fuck. You got this shit down. You must have been wiser than I thought. All I assumed was we were both drunks or something like that.
Okay. I'm gonna say, let's see, this is a level 6 necromancy spell. The spell snatches the soul of a humanoid.
Yep.
It doesn't work on dragons.
That's why I wanted to attempt to cast it at 9th level to see if I could pull off grabbing his soul.
But what I will allow you to do is I
Okay.
will allow you to roll to try to steal his form as he dies.
What do I roll for that?
So this is your boon of Befinzor.
It's-
This is going to be an arcane check.
Okay.
And it's going to be a... This is a dragon monarch. It's going to be a...
Whoa, why
Wait, why
did
do
that go at disadvantage?
Oh,
I
he's
didn't
still
actually
frightened.
mean to drop it, but why is it at disadvantage? Oh, because I still have frightened on.
Here, hold on a second. Yeah, that doesn't
Um,
count yet. DC... Okay, let's see here. Let me think.
Would
for a
I know?
second.
Would I know who's doing this, or like trying to like concentrate on something? Because if so, I would use the enhance ability on him. If not, it's totally
this
cool.
This is a reaction to
Oh, okay.
To Praktinic dying. I'll let you guide him.
Okay, cool.
Okay. DC 30. Arcana check.
What does guide do?
It's a D4.
D4? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Should have asked for that to be enlightened, so that way it can be upgraded or something.
I know, right?
Oh,
Go on, it is
30, you said?
Yes!
Oh, fuck yeah, bitch. Fuck yeah, bitch.
Thank you for the guidance.
All right.
Oh, actually, you notice in your hand there's actually a Tempest pamphlet, and you don't even know how it got there.
Okay, Adis.
I'm sticking it in my pocket.
So Adis, I'm gonna. So you gain the form of Praktinic.
That's good.
Okay. Now, like I said, it'll be modified to your
Of course.
level when you cast it, but it's still gonna be pretty significant for you to shape change into. So that's the sheet, and you guys can, and then you can
Oh, damn, girl. Can we just ride you into battle now?
Yeah, except for I don't. Except for there's one catch. I don't get anything that's legendary though.
No homo. I don't care about no legendary shit. I'm looking at your
you don't get the
HP,
legendary
boy.
resistance. You don't get the legendary actions.
Right.
My
Yeah.
boy.
You know what's really funny about that though, Midas? You know where the rule of that is buried? In like 2 lines of the Dungeon Master's Guide instead of being on Polymorph where it should be.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so Praktinic, as you cast that spell, the Boon of Finzor goes out, and as Praktinic begins to his soul begins to leave this plane, you capture a bit of his essence, and you realize that in that moment of knowing that you can acquire this form. You can change into this form. This is the lightning dragon monarch. And Praktinic is dead.
And I totally do it.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to resist. I would be high on the fact that I actually pulled it off.
Okay.
Would I be able to, as this as whatever is by thing, like totally take
So you
trophy?
change into you true polymorph into his form, and this is what you look like.
I love it.
That's epic.
I look at him and I plate shift him away.
I'll do gate under lava.
Gate pulls to you, not pushes you.
I'd put myself in lava, and I'll fucking care.
But in this form, you realize that you can shape, and within you is the ability to turn into this, or some maybe a lesser version of this.
Cool.
Okay.
So it's a 2-step process.
Well, just this once. You can choose which form
I
you want to go into.
I flip back.
Okay. Alright, so standing there in front of you guys is Kildrak and Euphemia. And you realize that what had happened was that in the time that you were gone, and as the world was being destroyed, Euphemia had gotten off and had been healed, and remember Prince Tyrell, or King Tyrell, had told you that she was there in Westbane a few months ago. She knew the danger that was going on, and she went off to try to find Kildrak and convince him to come back and help.
I want to see this sword he's working on as well, because your Albric's a sword aficionado.
He looks at you and he says, "It's not finished. Never did finish it. Got interrupted in my training. But I came back because I saw that you all needed some help. This world is going to hell fast." He stands up. He's about the same height as you always saw. He's as strong as ever, but there is a distinct divine glow to him. He says, "I don't quite have the hang of it yet. He says, but I've learned a little bit. Modrin's companion has shown me the way, given me some insight. I've learned a few tricks." Okay.
So is he basically the same level as Akelia now?
Are you asking him that?
No, I'm
You have to talk to
asking. Okay,
Ask
yeah, I'll ask him that then.
He stops for a second. He says, "No. I've just learned a few things. I don't quite have a grasp of these divine powers, but I've got my foot in the door.
I'm gonna go up to him.
He's begun his walk towards godhood. He's just on the first few steps.
I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna say, Killjack, this is gonna help you. Being a brand new convert of Tempest, I'm gonna give him a pamphlet.
I actually,
Oh God!
Damon's in the background. I'm
His
gonna
quest on
yell in
steroids.
guidance as,
Oh
like,
my
I'm
God.
totally just like ripping it out, and actually I point towards what used to be a old decrepit like stone gnome, but now she's fucking ripped as shit. It's like fucking just going. Raw.
I will shrink back down, and go up to him and greet him in the customary dwarven warrior way.
What's that?
So you
drinking
headbutt him?
I was thinking more of
Punch each other in the face.
how
and
the
drink
Jaffa
and
do it,
pass
but sure,
out.
I can headbutt him. At 1 hit point, I don't know if I should be doing that though.
You knock yourself unconscious? Why? Why would you do that?
So I'll just go up and clasp his arm and
Okay.
very firmly.
He clasps you back
And
and clasps your arm back. He says, "Brother, it's good to see you."
you too. I am
Did you guys
glad
have
to
a-
see you are making progress.
It's been years. It's been, close to 4 years since you guys saw him last. Remember how?
Yeah, because we had the 2 years in hell.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Because we saw him right before we went to right before we went to hell, because we were trying to figure out if he knew anything.
Yeah.
That could help us.
Well, you
That's
scried on him. Oh no, you visited him, didn't you? So it's been 2 years. A
Yeah.
little over 2 years. Okay.
We
He
did
was
visit him at one
he was
point.
working the whole time.
Yeah,
Um,
right before the dungeon.
He left you guys after Vortum was destroyed by Inkamel. Remember that? And Modron was killed.
Yeah, he left with Archimedes. Yeah.
Okay. He says, "Well, I'm back now. For a time at least. He says, we've got some work to do here. Euphemia's filled me in on a little bit of this clusterfuck that's going on on this continent. And I think I can help."
Perfect. I'll have to introduce you to Bafinzor as well. We found the eight of seven, and he's going to help us as well.
He nods.
Should we do anything about Ashok, guys? I've been
That's right.
of Ashok.
We're just over here catching up. And
Exactly. Reddy's just like looking down at the body, doing all the headbutting and shoulder clasping, and it's like corpse.
Who's hurt the most?
Ashok is
Ashok.
dead.
And we're all at one
Okay,
hit point.
I will true polymorph into a planetar and raise the dead dude.
Roll a d20.
Nope.
As you cast Raise Dead on Ashok, nothing happens for a moment, and Killdrag places his hand on your shoulder. He says, "He's gone, friend. His time passed. This one won't be coming back. Not right now, at
Alright.
least."
Did he go fishing and just never go back home?
Midas,
In real
could
life?
you push
I
me
think
the
so.
card
Yeah.
to the planetar?
The planets. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Might as well get some use out of it while I have it for a second.
Anything else you guys want to say or do?
I'm gonna do some healing.
I would
Same.
like on a personal, as a player level, I'd like to see Killjack's character sheet because I just want to know what's happened as a personal curiosity. But otherwise, I would like to ask if Killjack knows anything about furthering are a legacy weapon since he has a little bit more knowledge, and we don't know that if the tier 3 exists or not, but I would think I'd be smart enough to guess that there might be a tier 3 if there is one.
That's true. I didn't use my legacy weapon this combat.
Hey, Deimos.
That's why I thought 1,000 hit points was easy for us.
Deimos, roll 24d8 and add 12.
Why?
That's how much I heal you with my planetary form.
I counterspell.
You can't.
Okay.
It's not a
I'm
spell.
just kidding.
Whoa, Renly, what'd you just do?
Wait.
I go tree form and then I just go rejuvenate for like
Oh.
5 minutes.
Okay.
And I still have my little tiny wings. This has not been an hour.
I don't want to
Except
really
you
get.
didn't heal me.
I don't want to
Because
get.
you are a planetar.
So I'm gonna
I'll
heal.
switch back.
I'll pull a
Okay.
potion out. I'm like, take that, bitches.
You use potion of healing.
He'll get those last 8 hit points instead.
Uses
Um,
reaction to your rejuvenation to drink a potion first.
So was I able to take a quote unquote, and I wouldn't say trophy, but like a thing off of this dragon?
What are you? So you had your hands embedded in his eye socket when Killdrag slammed into him and basically wrecked him. So what are you trying to take?
Ah, shit. I'm assuming something off his face area. Can I take his nasal bone?
Sure.
Midas.
Take it, and also I want to take at least half a broken scale.
Yeah, you can. You got a few broken scales.
Boy,
This might be a
That's
stretch. But I'm gonna try anyway.
Okay.
So with my forms I learned, can I true polymorph someone else into that form?
No.
I had to ask.
Just you.
Never.
in the-
I was gonna turn Deimos into him as a trophy.
No, it's in the. I'm pretty sure it's in the wording.
If not, probably going to go at that, right?
All right.
No,
Anything
that's
you guys
fine. That's fine.
Want to say or ask or do?
I do. I legitimately want to ask Killdrag if he knows anything about furthering the power of the legacy.
Okay. He
Specifically
looks at them
mine.
and he says, "There are twin forges. One in heaven and one in hell. And these weapons can only be advanced, fired on those forges. Okay. A craftsman will have to take them and work them upon the forge, upon the divine flames.
Good thing we know someone in hell.
He says, "No? We're in hell."
First level, but we do know somebody.
He
We
laughs.
know a guy.
He says, "The final forge is much deeper than that."
We know a guy who knows the guy who rules the second to last layer of hell.
We do know a guy who knows a guy.
He nods. He says, "Perhaps."
I know, I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's like the top god right now, Tempest.
Oh, I wasn't worried about the heaven one. We're getting up there at some
But
point
he's
in
like
time. It's
super
the hell
fucking
one.
cool. Whatever, no big deal or anything.
He looks at you.
Also-
Davis. He says,
I know your mom. Great lady. Very nice.
I turn to Euphemia and I'm like, "Do you still have your mansion?" As I'm pouring tea into cups.
Give her that protein shake.
Not that! That smells like ass! Not
Does
in a
smell like
closed room! So-
Euphemia nods.
Yeah.
She says, very short on words, "I do."
Then she
I look
scares
at her as I pour tea constantly.
She looks at you and says, "You're not going there."
Oh,
I'm so used to it. It's
I don't
good
let
to
anyone
have you back.
Because nowadays I don't let anyone into my mansion. Just me.
I nod, walk away, pour tea, pour.
What about your sex toy?
She slaps you in the face, Damos, before the words come out of your
Oh
mouth.
shit!
I actually know she was gonna do that, so I'll dodge it. I knew it was gonna happen, but right before it happened.
Alright, so Kildrak has 1 level of Divine. It's a new step, a new
Mechanic you
path.
just made up.
Yep. And you guys,
Sure, Renly. 24d8 plus 12.
Awesome.
and they have, he and Euphemia have offered to help you in the upcoming battle.
It's cool.
So you guys have to. So this is, we've done this before, but you guys are going to do is a little bit of put a little bit of thought into how you plan to assault or at least handle
The succubus.
yes. You've gathered some allies. You've got King Tyrell with the dignitaries that he had represented there. You've got Anteri Saber. You've got Befinzor when he returns. You've got Telephos and the rest of them who are currently imprisoned beneath Mistrala. But assuming you can get them out of there, you can you have them on your side. And you also now have Euphemia and Kildrak. All right. Like I said, the defenses in Rapnesh are significant. Okay, there's the barrier, there's the portal, and there's a barrier surrounding it, and there's the demon hordes around it, and then there's the dragon, the dragons flying over it. Okay, and the demon horde is full of low-level demons, but there are definitely some high-ranking demons within the demon forces there. Alright. And also Krigajard is still out and about. And what you guys know in the times that you did work with the dragons is that Krigajard was probably the sturdiest of the dragon lords.
I wonder.
Can I ask Kildrak if he knows anything about getting rid of control of stuff?
Or if with his divine level, does he know how to find Robin?
Yeah, I still think Robin's a good thing, and it's actually an interesting idea.
He looks at you. He looks around, he says, "Yeah. Over that way." And he points slightly due west of you. He says, "There's a village 5 miles down the road. You'll find him there." You guys are in Taswan right now. Southeastern Taswan.
Mm-hmm.
Like right here. So he points over, just like I said, 5 miles away.
Fortuitous circumstances.
Okay. Well, that's why I had Elwin pick it. I had planned where he was all the time, but he actually picked the spot where Robin was.
That is amazing. And that is why Elvin had foresight.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right,
Perfect.
So that's where you guys are right now. I think it's a good spot to leave off for tonight. Any other questions or things you want to say to Kildrak real quick?
I would still like to see his character sheet.
Let me see here. I don't have it built out to Godhood. It's basically the same as last time you saw it.
Oh, do you have the legacy weapon then I could see? Or
His
did you
ability,
just do
the ability that's on top of it is called Maker's Mark.
Oh, okay.
It's stacked on top. It's basically a damage buff that he's able to apply to his maul.
Nice. Okay.
Similar in power level to the Dragon Lord's breath attack. Also similar in power level to Antares Saber's tier 3 weapon.
Mm.
Okay. Alright.
I just want to point out to y'all that we went through that entire fight and I used all of 3 spell slots, none of them above level 5.
There's hope for us yet.
And then everything will be magic immune to everything below level 6.
Right.
I mean, me and Ellen just dug our way through an eye socket.
What was it we did? Oh, like when we first met Quigley, and he was magic. Oh, and then no, there was something else that we fought that was completely magic immune.
The dwarves had crystals that negated magic.
That's
remember?
right. Yeah, that's right.
That's what I made Vecna immune to anything 6 or lower.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
No.
Alright.
Well, thanks for running
Alright.
the game. It was pretty freaking great as
It was
usual.
cool. And
Yeah,
2
I'd
breath
To be
weapons.
completely
Ah!
honest, I did not really expect ourselves to live through it.
I know, I totally thought like total party wipe. Okay, time to start a new cast.
Level 1. Starting again.
Minus,
The world had ended before we got to level 20.
Yeah.
we still technically don't know the fate of Mistral. Like, Krikajar could have technically still destroyed him.
That is
Right?
true. That is
Yeah.
true. And I'll probably make you roll for it when you get there. When you go look.
Oh no.
The,
Benny has made a peace with it. One way or the other, she did whatever she could.
All
And
right.
as
Well,
far as
Thanks,
as far
Midas.
as just as far as you guys know, the so you survived the first breath attack when people died because Pepin helped you and retrieved souls, but you can't do that again. This time, Kildrak put a divine blessing that he transferred through Euphemia to you guys that kept you as basically like a super death ward, and he's able to do that. Okay, but you know, you gotta think about resources because, you know, Shaylin and Praktinic were probably, well, if Shaylin was the weakest Dragon Monarch, Praktinic was maybe 5th out of 7.
So we go after the 6th weakest then. Okay.
So we instead of starting at the top of the pyramid, we started at the bottom.
Yeah, you started.
Yes, and then Biffin takes care of the rest.
all right. So I'm
Okay.
assuming we level up to 20.
No, the game plan is we're
Good
not
job,
supposed to kill all the dragons because what's his face is supposed to take care of Tiamat.
Well, you guys can play it however you want, but that's, I just wanted to put it in perspective for you.
I mean,
No
don't
worries.
get me wrong. I would not mind possibly being able to shape change into each of these dragon lords. I would not have any objection to that at all.
Alright. Well,
All
I'll
right,
see you
well-
guys same time, same place
Yeah.
next week.
Appreciate
Ready,
it. guys.
night?
Yeah,
See you
Thanks,
dudes later.
Midas.
Thank you all.
it was a
See
lot
you
of
next
fun.
time.